What is up, gamers? It's your boy Gamer Destroyer here with Patrick, aka Venom ZXP. We're doing a little Summit Premier League Season 4 Combine. Waiting on some people to join the lobby. We got some custom games going, some people duking it out, trying to show off their skills. Pretty excited about it. Patrick, who are you excited to see here today?
I'm really excited for one of the 4 players that I know in this lobby. I'm excited for team 1 and for a mid because I have some questions after the game for him.
Yeah, we got a spicy post game interview prepped for that guy. We're gonna see how he does up against a Summit La Liga veteran, Mr. X-Ray, the content team lead over there. Baratel, we're gonna see them match up against a newcomer, tier 5, two tier 5 jugglers going up against each other. We got Baratel and Korean Zach. Could see how they match up. Definitely interesting to see. And then Soap and Asuna. Soap has a little bit of competitive experience, and then Asuna also has quite a bit of Summit experience. What are you looking for in that matchup, Patrick?
Um, I don't know much about Soap, but Asuna is the reigning Summit mid lane champion, as well as
True.
2-time finalist at 2 different positions. Yeah, one-time Pokeland P player. And so I think it'll be interesting. Like I said, I have no idea anything about these Team 2 players, and no shade to them, I just don't know any of you. I'm sure they're good, but I think Asuna. Oh, wait, wait, for who?
Okay.
Wait, who's Nightmare playing for? For Hamilgar? That's crazy. Fucking Nightmare's going crazy then. But no, I think it'll be fun. I think Asuna will try to pop off in the mid lane. Like he's very. I think last season he had a very like mellowed out style because he's playing with Rob and Dean and Ryan, playing with really good players around him. So I think in this showcase he's gonna try to pop off, kind of try to show out. He's gonna show that he's not like us. Is what he's gonna do.
Yeah. I think he's definitely gonna bring out some old classics. We're gonna see a Brand or an Annie probably. Um, he's typically a
Oh,
Yon Yasuo player, but those two champions aren't in the best spot right now. Plus, he probably practiced Brandon and Annie quite a bit, just playing on Roblins Goblins. Soap I know has a really good Azir that I wouldn't be shocked to see banned. It's been banned already like 2 times in customs. Um,
oh shit.
Ayakben actually, allegedly, he was able to defeat a Pyrosis Rob a bot lane.
Okay, now did
So
he beat? What were they playing? Let's be real.
uh, Rob was on Jinx. Yeah, go ahead. Rob was on Jinx and Pai was on Braum. And then
Wait, they beat Pipe's Braum go kind of
Ayakben was
crazy.
on Caitlyn, and then their support Gamer Destroyer was on Bard. So
Oh,
bit
well,
of a
they had Gamer
mismatch
Destroyer.
there.
You don't lose
See,
the Gamer Destroyer games.
so yeah, that Zero gets banned right away. Pretty. I mean, you're looking for a tier 5 player, somebody who's already pulling bans in custom lobbies is probably a decent pickup. Gonna see the Skarner ban. I actually have no idea who that's for. I don't think any of these players know anybody from tier 1. So they're probably just tossing out bans for whatever. Um,
Yeah, I have no idea. I don't. I maybe X-Ray picked it up. I don't think Asuna plays it. Baratel's probably gonna play Shaco if it's open.
yeah. I don't know what that Aurelia ban is. I think maybe a mid might play Aurelia top, and X-Ray's X-Ray might not want to see it.
I'm so lost with the. I'm sitting here trying to OPGG all 5 people on team 2.
I
Like
should create a
who?
multis for you.
Nah.
Milcar getting the Jinx band away from him. The Tom Kench is gone. I don't think they know that Lord Kobayashi is not in this game.
Yeah, that's the only Tom Kench you have to ban in Summit is Lord Kobayashi's. Nobody else plays that shit.
And then Nico getting banned. I have no idea where that
World
would
Soup
go. I
on.
think Asuna plays a little bit in Nico, but not a whole lot.
I thought they were trying to spell something with their bans because these bans are like obscure. Like
SJN, yeah, I don't think so. Milcar taking the Caitlyn
okay.
away from Ayak Ben. Something he was pretty comfortable on in past games, and picks up the Ezreal. I mean, back when I was a silver ADC, PyPy used to yell at me that to never play Ezreal because I would be a useless piece of garbage on the Rift. We'll see if he's able to do anything on those damage charts. Karma comes out for Angry
Karma
Enchilada
Ezreal.
probably. And then the
Is that
Shaco
just
comes out for Baratel, his signature pick.
is that just a Karma takeaway for so that because they didn't want to play against Karma Kate? Because like I don't know, Karma Ezreal. I'm not the best on ball lane matchups, but I feel like they could have gone something else. But this I oh sorry, you can go. This draft. I'm having an aneurysm on this draft because Pipe has also told me to not play Ezreal because I don't know how to properly use his passive and I will be useless on the champion.
This thing comes out. I like that. I don't know where it's going. I don't know if I could see Angry Enchilada busting it out support. I don't know if a mid plays it, but I assume a lot of
Let me.
people, a lot of top laners able to pick up Shen. Definitely a good champion that like for competitive that you want your top laner to be able to play. Especially if you're a captain that is like a high tier ADC. Definitely want your, resident Shen player to ult you every now and then.
Yeah, interesting enough, Angry Enchilada does not have Shen listed on in his response for what he plays top lane. I don't see Shen, so it might be for a mid. They're both top lane mains, so I don't know who's
Yeah.
playing what here.
Angry Enchilada is support.
Oh, he's playing support. Okay, then
Yeah,
that
they play
makes
top and
more sense.
support.
That makes sense.
Angry Enchilada is on a secondary role. I believe everybody else is on their primary. Gar is a full player. Yeah, X-Ray's a top player, Mid's a top player.
This just in, I guess Zach plays Shen jungle according to Loco Poco in the chat. He said Zach plays Shen jungle. So
That's
that
fantastic.
so that could be a jungle Shen.
I
Bro,
love
this
that.
showcase.
3 bands going mid to Soap there. That's
Hey,
pretty crazy.
Soap seems like he's pretty good. I haven't
They
seen
are
him
pretty
play
good.
yet.
Yeah, I mean, they can definitely hold their own. I don't know how they stack up against like higher ranked mid laners. I don't know if they've had the opportunity to like play against like Mid to Easy or Pyrosis or Nico or anybody like that, but against people of similar skill, they've been popping off. It's been really cool to see.
Yeah. Ooh, Victor mid pick. Or a
Victor
Victor
comes out.
support. Who knows?
That's gotta be Victor mid, and then the Annie comes out for Asuna. The Mordekaiser are coming out. Top lane. Oh, psych?
Uh,
Maybe not.
oh,
Maybe
play
we'll just
Riven.
rotate through all the champions.
Bro,
X-Ray just
X-Ray
picked
pick
Ornn.
Riven. Yeah, pick Riven. I want to see X-Ray on Riven and
Yeah,
not Ornn
lock it
next
in,
up.
X-Ray.
We know what you're picking.
I don't know if he
He's
thought that he was going against a Shen. Being able to get the counter matchup with. I mean, I don't know if anybody was looking in the chat and saw that message from Loco, or if Team 2 is going to come after Loco for spoiling their draft. Do you imagine
nah.
that during a summit season, just like adding the person, be like, it's a fake.
Hey, but see, that's why I won't cast for that, because if I cast in that, I will just be like, word on the street is this person's gonna play this. I'll just leak picks. It'll be
Leaking
funnier
picks, leaking
content.
drafts.
Be funnier content when I get yelled at in trash talk or general chat for leaking picks. What am I gonna do? Get banned from the tournament? I'm not even
Yeah,
playing.
Patrick is
Like,
no longer able to sub in Somebody Sports.
oh darn! How will I ever?
Must
I
play
can't play League of
RuneScape.
Legends, bro. Hey, I
Uh,
got RuneScape open during this.
these two teams, which do you like more?
Um, I hate both of them, to be honest, but I think Team 2 is more fun, but Team 1 I think is easier to execute. I think they're all on comfort picks. Orange, Shaco, Annie, Pike's Pike. I don't think it takes much brain to play Pike. No offense, Gar, but I don't know
Yeah, I'm
Hamilcar.
pretty
So,
curious
but
how he does on Pike. But we're gonna throw it to break before this match starts. Stay tuned. Welcome back, Summiters. We got a classic double 5-point going. Everybody's playing safe as per usual here with the beginning games at Summit. Everybody plays a little bit safe. Nobody wants to be the guy who inset 30 seconds into a game. But, you know, as the season goes on, it gets more and more dicey as it goes. But Asuna, a Summit veteran, going in to do a little bit of damage onto Soap. Definitely exciting. Baratel starting top lane, gonna be pathing down, try to get the Pike Caitlyn going early. Shen also gonna be pathing that way. Gonna be pretty exciting. About 3 minutes to see those two collide down there. Yeah, we'll see the state of bot lane, see if any action is gonna go on down there. I don't know a whole lot about top lane matchups. Camille into Orin, I assume it's Camille favored. I don't got the stats graphs nor statistics, but I'm excited to see that one too. See if XY can hold on, just be a big beefy boy for his damage dealing team. Yeah, what are you excited to see there, Patrick?
I think bot lane there will be kills very early. I'm expecting a kill by like with just a karma lane in general. You kind of I feel like you have to play it relatively aggressive, and then Pike. I think you can play obviously pretty aggressive on it with Pike Caitlyn. I expect a kill early bot. I expect top lane to be the most snooze fest of a journey.
Yeah, Gar already getting a nice little hook in. Karma's just poking out a ton. Ezreal's able to get a bunch of poke out. Caitlyn not doing a whole lot of poking back. The Karma's got a little bit of health chunked out, but not a whole lot. Looks like X-Ray is already getting pushed in quite a bit. Gar's hook misses there. Mid lane, just get a little trade in. About even.
Yeah, I think this bot. I hope for kills bot lane, but they seem like at least the Pike Caitlyn seems like they're playing pretty safe. Obviously, they kind of the wave state for them right now is they're getting pushed in. But yeah, I think I don't know. These lanes right now seem like not much is going on. Just trading. I think we won't see anything until the jungles make their first ganks.
Yeah.
Just Ultimate not taking the greatest trade, but still. Actually, yeah, that's kind of that's kind of bad.
No. Not able to get the charge off into the pillar. Baratel with Dark Harvest, I believe that means that they are going an AP Shaco build. I believe you go Halo Blades if you're going AD, but then again it's Baratel. I have no idea what he's doing there at Shaco. I don't know Shaco very well. See the Halo Blades on Shen. Probably gonna get a little bit of sneaky damage out at first in these early levels. See a Baratel gank here.
We're gonna get a 3v3 here.
Yeah, we're gonna get a 3v3, get the stun onto the Karma. Baratel able to get a little bit damage to E. The Caitlyn headshot able to take them out. Shen comes in, doesn't get the taunt off onto the Pike. And Shen and Ezreal are just gonna walk away. Caitlyn getting the kill, pretty big for blue side's bot lane. Definitely what you want. Get ahead of that Ezreal Karma, be able to start poking them out and just make them only be able to farm with Qs. Definitely the goal here. Shen look good. Baratel looks like he's in a little bit of trouble. Pike's coming up.
He has I think. Well, actually, Victor has almost no mana. Yeah,
big hook there. Annie's able to walk down. Soap can't do anything, and no mana. Pretty brutal there start here for red side. Great kills, great roams there from Gar.
Yeah. You can't do that as a jungle when your bot side just dies and your mid has no mana. You can't then go contest Scott all. You can't then go stand there with knowing that it's a 4-on-2, 2 maybe, I guess. I think Ezreal backed. So it's like, it's a 4-on-2, your mid has no mana on Victor pre-level 6, like, yeah, you're just gonna die, like.
Let the Victor chill, take the L on the gank. Oh, and Baratel able to sneak that scuttle and smite it away from Shen. Shen falling a little bit behind here. Baratel proving a little bit of a proficiency here on the Shaco. I hadn't seen it
Hey.
before, honestly. I mean, it just gets banned every time where he doesn't pick it in Summit.
His Shaco's kind of a menace. Like I don't know much about Shaco, but he plays a very annoying style of Shaco.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
In
that is
general.
just the goal.
Yeah.
Just be annoying.
Yeah. This
Like
bot lane is. Yeah, this bot lane's gonna be rough. Karma no flat. They also trolled their positioning in that too. When they got ganked, Karma and Ezreal both lined up and then walked forward while lined up. I mean, Asuna just trolled that.
Yeah, not sure what that was. Get a little bit of gank here. Korean Zag. Get the ult coming out from Camille. No taunt yet from Shen. Maybe gets it off here. W comes out from Camille. One shot, two shot. There's the unstoppable charge. Doesn't quite get the Camille. Not enough damage yet from Elorn. And we're going to see a mid take the kill early into X-Ray. Even though the jungler was there, I think that is a solo bolo kill. Solo bolo king falls.
We'll call it a solo kill, solo ball. I think Gar could have taken that 2v2. Like he knew Victor was mid. Shen has no ult top. Camille's top. Like I think in that bush, I'm pretty sure they could have taken a 2v2. But
Ooh, I think if that hook hits, it's quite disastrous for a red team. Root comes out for Karma and get a Q. A little bit of damage on the Pike, but immediately regens. Gets the hook. We'll see if the E will come out. No, he's not going to go all the way in. Probably waiting for that ult to be able to hit level 6 here. Decent poke damage from the Caitlyn. I'm looking for the, if I'm blue side, I'm looking to be aggressive here. You've got a huge buy on the Ezreal with the pickaxe versus just a tier on the Ezreal. Got a huge advantage. You're gonna want to push it. Soap able to just get Asuna the heck out of lane. So
Asuna
dominance over there on the Victor.
I don't know what Asuna's like not trading back anything, and Victor has like almost full mana, full health.
Yeah, it's a bit of a range diff. Victor to Annie, and he's pretty short range. I don't know too much intricacies of the matchup other than that.
This looks brutal so far.
Able to get the true damage come out. Yeah, it does look a bit brutal there in the mid lane. I also don't know how those items were. Looks like Asuna was just low for a really long time.
Yeah, I think his first death was avoidable. He just like played way too aggressive with no HP.
Gar with the support gank to mid lane. Asuna falls low, the ult comes out and Soap falls to the roaming Pike. That was an excellent job over there from Gar. I do think Team 1 has quite a bit of advantage of just knowing of each other, even if these players haven't particularly played with each other.
Wait.
Wow,
no
another great stun from Gar. The knockup from X-Ray. Mid's gonna try to get a kill here. The Shen ult comes out. Shen not quite able to save the Camille's able to get out. Quite a bit of damage blocked here. Vertel swinging around. We'll see if Vertel's able to get the kill onto the Camille.
Steven's
out. Vertel's low. Steven.
Oh shit.
Stoned out. Oh my god, a bit of a brutal bot line. Root comes out. Ezreal ult hits. The Q comes out. The second Q able to get the kill onto the Caitlyn. Camille finally falls to X-Ray and Gar.
X-Ray's dead.
Korean Zach comes in, gets a taunt under the tower, and it's doomsday for X-Ray there.
Hamilcar just, I don't know how much of a lead he had, but he just kind of threw whatever lead. Like, in a Karma Ezreal, you cannot walk to your tower when they have like 15 minions under tower. Like you're like any good player in the bot lane is going to dive you, kill you, and then deny all of the CS. Like you have to just play back. Like, he lost his whole lead.
When the Pike goes to get cigarettes, you gotta chill out for a bit and just play super safe. They probably know that. Just a simple mistake on their part. Not sure if blue team was able to get any sort of lead going from those plays. top lane. Another gank onto Soap in the mid lane. Tibbers comes
Oh,
out.
good hook.
Excellent hook from Gar. And the ult. My goodness, Gar is looking like an absolute menace on Pyke right now.
Yeah, Gar's ganks mid have salvaged this lane. I think for Asuna, I think it was in a rough place, and the repeat ganks, I think, both frustrating for Soap as well as very helpful to get Asuna back in this.
Yeah, I think Soap's gonna need to invest in one of those sunny blue wards. Just put a peak down there and maybe save himself from dying a little bit. He did buy a pink ward. Maybe he's putting 2 and 2 together that he needs some vision against some invisible opponents right there, especially with a Pyke and a Shaco on the enemy team. You're good. That red team needs to buy pink wards.
Yeah, 100%.
But bit of a CS gap in both the both the solo lanes, and actually bot lane, for red team. But so yeah, I mean, I feel like things are blue team sided just because the Pykes has been making incredible roams here, but all the carries are having a little bit of trouble on blue team. Putting the Baratel with the gank.
Oh,
Excellent box here. Oh, the
Ooh.
Ezreal E saves him from the
Ezreal E.
fear. That was excellent E there. I don't even know if they knew that the box was there, but it definitely saved them.
Yeah, that was a scary positioning for Ezreal. He walked forward and then eat out of the box range. If he does that like a quarter second later, he gets boxed and Pyke. Ooh, that's sorry,
by
Soap
Soul.
just dead there, and Shenel too.
Hey, but the redemption came out. Almost got him. Oh, Ezreal doesn't, Camille doesn't quite get the E, gets the ult onto X-Ray. Quite a bit of damage comes out, doesn't look as it's gonna be enough to take out the tank. Big karma Q there from Angry Enchilada, but the hook and ult comes out onto the Ezreal. Another ult comes out, and Gar unfortunately dies under tower, trying to get that next kill. The hungry Pyke strikes again, couldn't quite get the kill there. Karma doing quite a bit of damage, holding their own. Angry Enchilada being the filth player that they are.
Berto wants
we
this
love
guy.
A-Rammers around here.
This game so far has been very aggressive, which I'm very glad for, because I was like, customs you usually assume people are gonna go hard, but sometimes you can get passive lanes because they don't want to like
They don't want to be the one to int. Absolutely. Yeah, I mean, bot lanes or top lane here, pretty neutral state. Camille up 30 CS on X-Ray. Decent W. Charge comes out, doesn't quite do enough. I think. Oh, knockup comes out. Quite a bit of damage coming out from X-Ray, but it looks like quite the even trade here. Camille just denying a bit of farm, and Shaco able to get the Drake over there for blue team. Oh, Caitlyn getting ganked down here in the bot lane. Camille Q able to slow them. Oh, never mind, that wasn't the gank. That was Pyke coming through, able to save Caitlyn. Karma gets will they have a little bit of a... Oh, never mind. Umbral Glaive just clears the wards. Instantly with melee, so no need to fight over wards. You just clear them in one hit and walk away. It's fantastic. Should've... Goodbye, Patrick. You lost a good one. But oh, excellent Pyke ult from Gargura. Not Tubby. Tubby comes out, gets the stun onto Ezreal, and Ezreal falls. The bot lane of red team falls. Excellent roam from Annie. Victor able to get, I believe, quite a bit of turret damage there, quite a bit of CS. Trying to increase that CS lead on the Annie, and then they're going to wander up, try to get the Rift Herald here real quick. While Camille has just a ton of prio top lane. It's been the case just about all game for blue team. X-Ray gets the pillar out, gets the charge out, gets the knock up. Quite a bit of damage on the Camille. Camille doesn't look too worried. The Forge God comes out and he just completely whiffs. Victor gets caught out by Baratel. Steven comes out and Soap is just gone. A little bit of waste of Shaco ult, but no big deal. I think it's just going to use to help X-Ray push that wave out. And he is going roaming into the enemy jungle. Never mind, Baratel is gonna smack the... No? Baratel's wandering around. Baratel's being Baratel. Annoying little Shaco. Gar looking for something. Wants that Karma kill. Brings out the hook. Hits the Karma. Gets a couple smacks in. Gets an excellent double stun. But Baratel's walking out. Ezreal is on his way. Camille's right there. Probably not the fight you want to take for just a full engage. Welcome back, Patrick. Never mind.
There we go.
There we go. Welcome back, Patrick.
My bad, my computer blue screened. I was in the middle of a sentence and then everything paused and I was like, I thought my internet went out.
Redemption comes out, saves the Camille a little bit. X-Ray gets an excellent knockup and able to do enough damage onto the Camille. Gets the kill there, even though there were 4 people there. I believe that is a solo bolo. And another solo bolo, an actual one, happens there in the bot lane. Asuna takes down Soap. Soap has showed quite a bit of proficiency on the Victor early game, but has been getting ganked on repeat by just about every member of blue team. Caitlyn's gonna get is gonna get caught out by the Karma and Ezreal. Pyke looking to do a little bit of something here. Gets the ults off. Excellent kill there for Gar. Gar's on a tear right now. 5-2 and 5. That's what you want from your Pyke.
Yeah, Gar is playing out of his mind. That he's I think he might solo carry this game. Oh, Shen? Taunt?
Oh, Asuna gets stunned before the blast plant, able to take off.
Dead,
Camille able to get onto that ride and able to kill Annie.
Did X-Ray just flash there? Why did he flash?
Yes, he did. He definitely flashed.
He's like full HP against a Karma.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Victor.
Yeah, Karma Victor.
Victor, alright? Hey.
Maybe he was getting tethered under a tower. I don't know. Maybe I
knew
missed
he had no MR. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. That was a very weird flash at 75-80% HP.
He knows the matchup, alright?
That is true. If there is anybody that knows the Ornn matchup, it's probably him. Actually, or David. David too. Between David and X-Ray, they probably have a million Ornn games.
Probably. The ludicrous amount. This jungle Shen doing pretty well for themselves. Not quite able to keep up in farm with the Shaco, but doing very well. Redemption comes out, Ornhorn comes out, able to hit the Shen, but not quite what we wanted there. Probably Camille would have been the... Steven, no! Steven gets killed. Definitely not what you want to see here for blue team. Pyke hook misses. Shen able to walk up to the dragon for some reason. All their focus is over there getting the kill on the Victor. And able to steal the Drake because of it. Camille just in the backline terrorizing the Caitlyn. Nice hook comes out onto the Shen. Camille still in the backline, but they're able to turn around and kill. Ayakba gets hooked. Baratel able to get the kill. And we'll see if they're able to chase down the Shen, but Shen is very far away. Able to get the Drake there and kind of give Red Team the saving grace, because if that went to the side of blue team, that would have been disastrous. Able to put them onto soul point. Excellent steal from Zach. Korean Zach.
Yeah,
Able
that
to
was.
walk up there for some reason. I have no idea.
Yeah, he needed that steal because the ensuing fight, like Hamilcar got kind of, he got Camille ultied on the back, so he was kind of screwed. Couldn't really do much, but the rest of his team, I think Asuna one pumped Victor, then walked around. Gar hit a flash hook on, I think Karma to kill Karma. It just they were hitting every single skill shot.
Yeah. Oh. Hook comes out again. Dude, Gar is doing so much damage. Camille actually goes over the wall to try to get to this Pyke. He comes out, unable to get the stun. Camille onto Pyke, gets the shutdown there. Tibert comes out, just does so much damage onto Camille. That is insane. X-Ray now laning against the Victor over there in the bot lane. I think they're both just trying to hang out and get farm, level up quite a bit. So
Oh no.
trying to get this recall off.
Oh wait.
Stun, able to get the stun onto X-Ray. Pillar comes out. I don't know if he gets the charge off. Probably not. Asuna takes quite a bit of damage. Tibbers just sprinting at the Karma. Yeah, that tower hurts, buddy. Better walk away. Tibbers comes back. Victor able to channel the recall down there. Doesn't want to hang out with X-Ray too much.
Yeah, X-Ray's
probably start talking about One Piece or something.
Yeah, X-Ray's completely fine with just standing in a sideline. He has 0 MR, or he has a single Negatron now. But like, he's just sitting there like completely fine sidelining. Even though Victor's 1 in 6, he's like, okay. He's like, I'll sit over here. He's like, the rest of my team is so fed that they will just kill the rest of your team 4v4, and I will just push.
Yeah, I think in most circumstances that Victor is probably a-okay, just chilling on the side lane, getting farm. But I think, you know, with all these team fights going on, he needs to be a control mage, get in there and at least put out some kind of damage, some kind of zoning for his team. So getting caught out once again here. Oh, able to get the stun there. Good flash. Oh, Asuna comes in, gets the stun, and Pyke's gonna take care of the rest. Just a brutal. They are not leaving Soap alone. All right, blue team is showering today.
Oh, and then Hamilcar getting caught out mid. The vision control's not great for blue team, but they just kind of are running and doing a hit squad on anybody that's on the map.
Yeah, I mean, why place wards when you can be the ward?
Yeah, Hamilcar is getting left to dry with no wards, but
a little bit brutal. I don't know if Static Shiv is still the move on Caitlyn, but I don't think it's the worst move for kind of low tier 5 ADCs. It's kind of a strat to just farm up and do damage when you've got 4 items.
Yeah.
You don't need to worry too much about going and doing damage level 1, level 2. Like you can hang out.
Yeah, and he's keeping up decently on CS. Like, what does he have? Second most or third most in the game? Or fourth? Sorry, I just saw Shaco, but he still has pretty decent CS for, you know, like you said, a tier 5 AD. Still keeping up on CS. He's gotten caught a couple times, but
yeah,
nothing too crazy.
Here, saying what's up to Soap once again. X-Ray actually took quite a bit of damage. That ult damage was absolutely insane from Gargoopa. Mid finds Asuna there. Baratel gonna try to get something going here, but actually kind of gets caught out. Steven comes out.
Oh, if he gets a kill here.
There. We'll see. I mean, Steven's doing quite a bit of damage. Oh, Caitlyn able to find the Shaco. Shaco gets out. Oh, and then gets killed by the Shen that just happens to be doing Dragon at the same time.
That's unlucky.
Trying to make something. Hamilcar just gets caught out by the Camille. Able to just... Oh, never mind. Big shield came out.
Oh, so close.
Where's the damage? Caitlyn
It does fall, but so does the Camille.
Gar, oh no,
Gar doing damage. The ult unfortunately misses. X-Ray just taking a ton of damage. Pyke falls to Soap. Huge shutdown for him. Able to get a little bit of gold going onto that Victor. X-Ray just getting his ankles bitten by the Shen. Asta respawns and comes back. But Dragon once again looks like it's gonna fall to red team. They are doing quite the job of keeping up on objectives. And
yeah.
KDA wise, the Shen's not doing too bad.
Yeah, I think a mid right now is not solo carrying because I think the Shen and I think Soap's kind of picking it up too. But the dragon.
Oh my god, he steals a dragon back.
Oh,
that's.
I think Shen was. Did Shen die before? I think Shen died right before Dragon died. So I think, yeah, he didn't even get to smite. I don't think.
Yeah, that's a little rough.
That's rough, but no, I think Camille's the most important part right now for the red team because he's like diving Hamilcar, killing him, diving Asuna, killing him, where it's like actually needs to peel the Camille somehow, or Gar, but preferably your Pyke just assassinates the other team rather than trying to peel for Camille.
Yeah, I'm pretty curious about blue team's damage splits right now. I have no idea if it's just like all coming from Gar and Asuna and Baratel.
Oh no,
guy comes out, able to get quite a bit of damage onto Camille, but might not be enough. It is close, and the true damage is just too much for the Ornn. Screw all your armor. It is true damage time.
A mid about to be the new Solo Bolo King. He's about to be on the next episode of Solo Bolo.
Solo or Bolo, a mid or X-Ray.
Oh. Yeah, that one's rough. I think, like I said, I think a mid's gonna be the key to them winning this game. Oh, Baratel's getting, wow.
Okay. Steven? Oh, excellent Shen ult there. Oh my goodness, to be able to see that.
Wow.
That's incredible.
Out of the redemption.
But Gar might see a little bit of execute here. Yes, able to get the kill there. That was awesome. Excellent flash ult there from Gar.
They win this 2v, or yeah, I'm pretty sure Asuna Hamilcar win this. Karma, well, Shen's there, but I was gonna say I think they won that they would win that 2v2.
Yeah.
Asuna's doing. Well. Asuna's damage right now is insane.
Pretty insane, especially with Malignant.
Karma's dead.
Oh, goodbye.
Yeah, that's right.
There. They've just been eating ult. I don't know if they are incapable of dodging or if Gar is just a Pyke god. But, I mean, you get...
He is a Pyke god.
I mean, apparently. Apparently.
Hey.
I mean, you get all these players to sign up for Summit and they say, I'm a fill player. I'll play whatever. I think Gar is actually showing, you know, he can do it. He can play whatever.
Gar said, I'm finally not on Zac duty jungle. I finally get to play it. He's like, I finally get to play a champ that has skill shots that I have to hit.
I mean,
he's playing well.
I did play a game of Gar on Yone top, and he absolutely popped off.
Yeah, like I said, he's been stuck in the jungle the last 2 seasons, but like when on DPT when he played mid for us, like he played really well. Like on stuff like he'd play like Renekton mid into certain matchups. Like he's mechanically good and can play other roles. He's a pretty good jungle too.
Yeah. Absolutely. Victor's able to get quite a bit of farm here. I mean, like a 60 CS lead. He's pretty good, but just died over and over to these repeat ganks from Shaco and Pyke. Another hook comes out there from Pyke. The TP comes in from Victor. Doesn't look quite too necessary, but something might get going. Camille wants something to get going. Just ults in there. Hamilcar falls. Ornn ult comes out. Doesn't hit
fight anybody, and Ornn falls double kill going over there to the Ezreal. Soap gets hit with a hook. It will just kind of walk away. Box doing a little bit of damage to the Shen, but not quite enough to make anything relevant. Quite the good fight actually there for Red Team, 2 for 1.
Yeah, Hamilcar got Camille E-Flash ultied, I'm pretty sure, on Hamilcar. And as a Caitlyn, you cannot do anything to a strong Camille doing that to you. Just no shot.
The ult stun comes out from Annie, but Shen is able to just walk it off. That's a whole lot of shielding, a whole lot of health. Oh my god, Pyke ult comes out, but Shen able to just dash away from it. Shen is just
Then has to back on drag
dodging
spawn.
everything.
That's Soul too.
Yeah.
Yeah, no ult.
I don't know if Shen could back there. I don't know if you try to contest this and try to go in to steal, but blue team
Ornn's
doing a decent job of zoning them all off. Ornn able to get the gank here.
They're taking the drag pretty slow though. I think Shen does.
Yes, they are. They are not hitting it. Baratel able to get
Oh,
not
Baratel's
able to get
dead.
away from the Camille. Oh my gosh, double the kill
Wait,
for Camille.
Shen just fought
Shen's
Ezreal
able to
kill?
get back. No smite there for red team and
Oh.
or for blue team, and red team's able to deny Soul. That is huge. Shut down over to Ornn, which is pretty big. Gigantic shield. Oh my gosh, that Moonstone Locket Redemption build is just generating the fattest shield. Also might be caught out. Yep, Angry Enchilada able to get rid of Asuna. Able to sniff them out.
Yeah,
and
I think
take the kill.
I think they just have to focus drag there. I think they know Shen backed. You have 5. Like the zoning went. Like I guess if they zoned slightly better, it would be fine. But that would, yeah, they just need to burn that. Also, evidently Ezreal died to a Thornmail. In that, I think he had like 2 HP, then hit Ornn and died to Thornmail. But no, I think they need to burn that drag. Like you have the timer. I think they had 2 or 3 of the other team backing. Shen has no ult. You just gotta finish that. Like
Yeah.
Like have
You gotta
X-ray
find
zone.
a way to get
is
that
fine.
done. I mean, Soul is just so big for this team right now. I don't know on the Grubby situation which team got how many, but
At the top, let me see. There's a lot of symbols up top.
those are just dragon.
Is
I
one of
think
those
3 and
grubbies?
2 Grubbies? Is that what that is on the far ends? 3 Grubbies, 2 Grubbies?
We're professionals here at
We are
Somebody
professional
Sports.
casters here. Definitely
Yeah.
not just the 2 people who could show up for the combine. Let's go.
That's is true. 'Cause I got nothing else to do on a Friday night.
Let's go. Windfall. Or wait.
Hey,
Idaho
Idaho Falls,
Falls.
maybe. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh,
Bet-
Gar might find a soap again.
But ooh,
Gets
I'm,
the hook, but dashes away. I don't know
I'm
if he had the
surprised he
damage to
didn't
do it, but I would have liked to see him go for it.
I think if he hit the EQ auto, he might have been able to. Okay,
Yeah.
if Soap.
Oh!
I was gonna say if Soap plays that aggressive, I think we're gonna find out if he dies, and we found out that Gar dies instead, and Asuna.
Oh!
Holy-
Double stun! My goodness, Asuna!
My
the,
God.
the
Oh,
Mantra W comes out. Oh, the Camille ult just shreds X-Ray. Another solo bolo over there for a mid.
yeah, I think the blue team's gonna have a rough go winning. Like they're gonna need Asuna to hit a literal 5-man stun ult, and
Yeah.
then Gar get like a 5-man stun after.
It's tough. I mean,
Ooh, nah, Hamilcar gets away there.
wow. Huge damage. That Mantra Q is annoying.
Karma. Oh, look at Camille though on the bot lane. Nobody can stop her.
No, it's rough. I mean, your Ornn just died to her. Shaco will do a little bit, but I mean, the AP Shaco redemption comes out, just whiffs.
These redemptions, the last like 3 I've seen, a mid has actually dodged each redemption. Looks like we have
Just
a pawn.
oh, a red circle around me, I'm out.
Yeah, he thinks it's the enemy. It's like, whose is this? Got a pause here.
Got that little bit of a pause going on.
But I think the goblin's clear here, probably.
The I was so confused. For a second, I was in my head. I'm like, goblins clear. I was like, what are we talking about? I was like, what universe is this?
Summit Esports Season 3, baby.
Well, this is season 4, right?
yeah.
I,
Sorry to
I'm, s-
confuse you. My goodness.
I'm not having my Fridays. I'm experiencing shell shock right now. Like, where are we at?
Where are we at? What are we doing? Don't know why we're pausing.
Is it pause or is... Okay, there it goes. I was like, I was very confused.
That's a mid combat pause. Don't do it.
Yeah, don't do it. Just avoid it. Oh yeah, this.
Yeah, this Camille's a bit fed.
If Camille stays alive and they kill Baritol here, no. I was gonna say they could probably end, but
Nope.
no, they.
That E did quite a bit of damage to Baritol.
Yeah, Baritol does. Damn! Oh, that shield. Wait, kill? Oh my.
Oh my goodness.
That's a heartbreaker. X-Ray's dead here too.
Oh.
A mid
went the wrong way?
baiting. A mid's trying to bait. I don't know if he's trying to bait X-Ray with the E and thinking he's gonna go in. I don't know.
Yeah.
I feel like
I
they
have
could.
no idea.
They could end here, couldn't they? 40-second death timers. Oh, I guess Gar's up in 8. It's probably safer to go Baron. Even though I don't think Gar can do anything to this, like at this point, against them.
I mean, they haven't spent their money that they just got there. Maybe just Baron backing and then trying to get soul point for themselves. Might be the play here, and maybe around a dragon fight they're able to clean them up and
The insta
Walk it on to Nexus after that.
Yeah, I think the game ends very soon. I think actually, I think blue team gives drag here, right? There's no way you walk in blind with no wards and like there's no way you. Oh, well that Asuna maybe being dead here, you definitely don't go for it.
yeah.
Yeah, huge Camille ult. X-Ray gonna have to try to stop this Camille here. Baritol might run into him.
This might be game. They can't like without Asuna, they could just run through bot as 5 and like none of them are strong enough to stop them.
Steven falls.
Yes, no Steven.
No Steven, no Steven.
They all, yeah. X-Ray? Nah, he's not gonna die to that.
Yeah, the Ornn is gigantic in terms of health pool.
Wow.
Pyke is having a rough time now that their entire the enemy team is fed despite his best efforts. Chenault comes out onto Soap. Victor actually doing quite a bit of decent damage there. And the
That should be
inhibitor will
GG.
fall. And this should be game.
No
Horn
summit
comes
throw.
out.
No summit throws here.
Able to hit 2. Steven falls to the Camille. Camille takes quite a bit of damage there. Huge shield comes out, able to save them a little bit, but
Wait, they might
got an
actually
EA.
throw it? Wait,
Oh my god, the ult, Camille ult comes out, able to get Baritol there. Then with the dash, but X-Ray able to catch him. Victor doing a little bit of damage onto Asuna. And mid and Angry Rage a lot of back. Gigantic shield onto the Camille. Pyke ult comes out, assassinates the Camille, reset, but Karma able to dodge. Get a little bit of a dash there from Garguba trying to chase down this Karma.
oh
Some auto
no.
attack in, but the W comes out, heals the Karma, and the Q comes out to take out the Pyke. Karma pretty healthy right now, might be able to actually take these 3 down. but is
Nah.
going to elect to just simply walk away.
That was the most Summit thing I've ever seen. 5v4 with a Camille that's like unstoppable, and then somehow you 4 die and you can't finish. That's
That
the
is
Summit
Summit
special.
Esports, baby.
Hey, all 5 of them fit right in. They weren't here the last seasons, but welcome. This is just like the normal season. You just throw games back and forth the whole time. Oh, that's Ursul doesn't die. He's fine, I think, right?
Ooh, big
Wow.
damage coming out from the Ezreal. Fairytale Falls and Steven.
Surely they can finish, right? Surely.
Surely.
No objectives up for another 2 minutes. You just take mid inhibs, so it's 3 inhibs, and then walk in and win, right?
I mean, you gotta, right? Oh. Another pause.
I think they're trying to time a combat pause to get somebody on the other team banned at mid game for the 4v5.
That's so funny. Hey, I just want to point out, Soap was 1-8 at one point.
Yeah, he's brought it back. He's also doing he's pumping out an insane amount of damage right now.
Yeah, not
Like,
too bad for. I mean, to hold it together after getting tanked 600 times, pretty good.
yeah, he showed us the Pai strat where you get camped mid, your score looks bad, but you CS, and then you just win late game fights because you farmed.
Because all that matters is gold in pocket.
That is true. Looks like Hamilcar's. Look at the CS. X-Ray might get Flame Horizoned. I kind of want a mid to go for it. I unironically want him to greed for greed for 15 CS. I think it'd be kind of funny.
Don't hit Nexus, don't hit Nexus, I gotta farm.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, come on. Oh, here we go. Give him mid the wave. Oh, here we go. Get him the wave. Oh, no, he's just gonna kill Hamilcar.
I mean, is that a minion?
I don't know.
Coming on to the Caitlyn, a little bit brutal. Looks like another pause, perhaps. Maybe just
Nice. Yeah, just.
spectator out. Yeah, we're trying to deal with the spectator delay here. Couple of pauses aren't too friendly. There we go.
Extra.
I'm just gonna start hitting the.
Angry Enchilada wants that win.
So with a nice Zonias.
Okay, come on. Get the CS. Get the CS amid.
CS. Nah, it's too much now.
Don't hit X-Ray. Hit the CS. What are you doing?
Well, just standing there, brutal. A little bit of BM here in the customs, in the showcase here, showing the Summit veterans up. That is a GG over there for red team. Nice job, fellers. Shall we grab a mid for the post game interview? Make it quick.
Yes, please. We got the most.
Oh, they're
team
already
2.
out. They're already on. Should we?
No, he's in team 2. He's in team 2. Amid.
Oh yeah. Hello, welcome to your post game interview.
Oh snap! Hey, I just stayed behind in team 2. I meant to go into the waiting room.
You're good. Welcome. Got a couple of questions for you real quick.
For sure.
Patrick, you want to start us off?
Yeah. Okay, so this has nothing to do with the game, this first one. Okay, so you submitted September 24th as one of the summoner names. What is September 24th? What is that date?
Okay, so I get that question in solo queue a lot, and usually I give the abbreviated answer, but you guys can get like the full answer. That goes back to like 2 years ago when I was first trying out, because I'm not on it right now, but the last 2 years I was playing collegiate for GCU. And at the time I had never hit diamond like ever, right? And so one year, like towards the start of the split, because my birthday is September 24th. That's the lore. And so I was
Got
like,
it.
I have to hit diamond by my birthday. So I named it September 24th, and that's the first account I ever hit diamond on.
Let's go.
That's
Yeah, yeah, it
actually
was sick.
such
I
a
was like,
cool
yo, I actually
story.
did it. That was like kind of one of those things you just do for fun. Like, okay, maybe, but
Wait, that's such a good story. We just assumed it was just the birthday, but the backstory with the birthday makes it even cooler.
Yeah,
But
that's
no,
I'll
yeah,
pretty
let.
sick.
I'm really happy about that one.
Hell yeah! Congrats on that.
You obviously popped off that game, kind of like the main carry of your team. Could you walk us a little bit through that Ornn matchup on Camille?
Yeah, for sure. It's a little annoying, like early game, but it was pretty fine. There were, they came top a little bit, but it wasn't like their main focus. And Raster on the Shen, like, had a couple good ganks, was constantly saving me with the ult, with the redemption, like, made my game a lot easier. Once he got me like a kill or two, I was kind of able to like play out the lane from there. And just, I even bought a Cole because it's like, we were kind of like behind. So it's like, the faster I can accelerate, the better. And it kind of worked out. We were able to hold it down.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Awesome job. Yeah, Shen definitely popped off there, just being an awesome, supportive jungler. Soap able to maintain the mental through hundreds of games,
No,
it seemed like.
literally, he was the goat too. So it was really funny. The Victor, he was like 1-8 at one point, and I just saw him like one-shotting someone, and I'm like, "Yo, my Victor's 1v9," and he's like, "Yeah, I'm 1-8, but I'm like one-shotting their whole team." Yeah, it was really cool. The vibes were good for most of the game.
Good. We
Nice.
love that. Yeah, I mean, just pretty good job from just about everybody on your team. Seemed like you guys started to click really well towards like a couple of minutes into that game. I know you're all strangers to each other for the most part. So pretty cool to see that kind of teamwork coming from a bunch of
Yeah.
randoms. Bit
For
better
sure.
than solo queue, huh?
Oh yeah, I always love playing like customs or like organized better than solo queue. I hate solo queue.
Yeah.
Solo queue does suck.
All right, Patrick, you got anything else?
No, just congrats. It was a good comeback for your team because you guys were losing early. So just
No,
congrats.
yeah,
And like I said,
appreciate it. Shout out to my team, the goats.
Camille went hard. You solo killed the solo bolo king top.
You'll learn that lore later.
Okay, cool. I was like, dang, I didn't even know.
All right. Thank you, Amid. Have a good one.
Absolutely, take care.
And thank you, gamers, for tuning into the first game of the Combine. We will get back to you soon with Game 2.
up high and beat the drum to what we love. Risk the follow, we have felt it all come crashing down from far above. Stars are rising, countless worlds colliding, only one will take it all. Can we bring to fall the giants? Can we make the final call? We are the ones to ignite the darkened skies, the champions of the world that we defy. Saw the right of the few who rise up high, and we all fight at the last light.
Welcome back, gamers, for Game 2 of the Summit Esports Summit Premier League Season 4 Combine. I'm joined here with Venom ZXP, aka Patrick, aka the GOAT of RuneScape. What is up, Patrick?
Nothing much. My computer blue screened last game, so I don't have RuneScape open. It's all League today.
Oh my god. Are you okay?
No, because I was doing farming.
Oh, it's all over. The Mordekais are getting banned away from David already. That's brutal.
They don't want that. Amid doesn't want that David Mordekaiser smoke.
I wouldn't either after seeing what he did to a certain somebody who shall not be named anymore.
Oh no.
Yeah. The Vex ban going away from the My Hot Daddy ban.
Yeah, my hot daddy's Vex goes kind of like it was like his most played champ. I think he got it like banned or played most of it last season. He played in. It's like his go-to.
The Nami ban, of course. Targeting Fleas there on her one trick. The Viego ban heading towards iProfit. I don't know if that's actually one of their champions. Nico ban, taking that away from My Hot Daddy, another champion that he plays that is just annoying.
So my hot daddy about to be on Malzahar. Really annoyed the hell out of him.
Probably. He is going against Gar.
Oh, is Gar playing mid?
Yeah, Gar and Ryan swapped, so
So
we're gonna
Ryan's
see.
jungling.
Ryan is ADC,
Huh.
Gar is mid.
Jinx
being
ban.
taken away from Ryan.
I'll be honest, I don't know what Ryan plays AD. I don't think I've ever seen him play AD. I've seen him play mid, jungle, and top.
He played bot in a custom yesterday, but I don't know. Goofy Paper locking in that signature Zach pick that
It could be a
carried him to
flex.
silver.
It could be a
It
flex,
could
him
be a
or
flex. David
David.
does play it.
David's a menace on Zach top.
Yeah. Senna comes out for Brinkler. You're gonna see a GM support on Senna. That's a little brutal. And Cassante comes out. Maybe they're thinking that is definitely Zach top. So the Cassante comes out. Ezreal comes out for Ryan. He does claim that he is the best Ezreal in Summit. He claims he is better than High Cosmo.
I'm Heiko's number one hater, and he knows this. We have a nice little banter back and forth, but Heiko's Ezreal, I think, is like out of the people who play Ezreal and so I think it is the best Ezreal because that's his champ. He also plays at like 8 ping, so it's kind of hard to be a better Ezreal with like. I think Heiko's probably the best like person that plays Ezreal, in Summit.
I mean, we'll see right here, I guess. Flea's picking up the Lux, another signature pick for her. Decent matchup there into Senna, able to stay out of range of the Qs and the autos, so a little bit tough to get kind of those poke souls. Ivern coming out for iProfit. That is something I did not predict that the Diana one trick would pop out. And that makes sense. A little bit of an oopsie daisy.
Bro, already? Already? Oh no.
We're 0 days into Summit Esports Season 4 and already getting oopsie daisies.
Bro, I mean, my hot daddy, he needs to wake up. What is he doing?
Wake up.
He's a Summit. He's been at Summit for a long time. He knows he's got to pick the right champ there. Oh, we got to restart the whole draft.
Run it back.
Okay, come on. Oh, yeah, I was like, we know what we're banning. Like, let's speed it. Thank you. Hey, David's doing the insta bans. David's the homie here.
David knows. David is impatient. He doesn't want to deal with this shit. Just get it going.
Bro's chilling at his house. Like he went like right. Oh, not again, bro.
No.
Oh my. Wait. Oh, it's because Nightmare's in there. Wait, is Nightmare?
What's going on?
David's 100%. They're tilting David before the game starts.
Oh yeah, that's low key a strat. Tilt David pre-game.
Oh, that's so hard. That's so funny.
Do no ban.
Yeah, just at this point, who is the person that's banning for their team? Is it
The
is it
mid
God
and
or it's mid?
David.
Bro, mids. I'm about to bring it back on an interview and be like, why are you wasting 5 minutes of pick and ban? Like, please, brother.
Write it down on your notepad. Let's get this going.
Yeah, exactly. I need.
It's like
Yes.
when you do the pre-draft and like the little web page application, and then your top laner's like, "Oh God, what am I supposed to pick? What am I supposed to ban?"
Dude, the
I love
summit.
it.
The summit special. 1 second left. Oh, what are we picking again? Sorry, I was on Twitter. My bad.
Wait,
Like,
everyone was on purpose? Oh no, my client's bugged. Never mind.
oh, I was like, I think it was a Lilia is what they said in chat.
Yeah,
Yeah, there it is.
I need to stop spectating. Just watch Noah's. All right, 2 more bands coming out. I predict that this will go towards mid lane, but I don't know if they know what Gar plays or if they know that it's Gar there. Either way, maybe a Yasuo Yone band, something like that.
Gar can play. Oh, depending on matchups, like Gar does play Renekton. If this lobby, okay, I was like, if this lobby resets, I swear.
Cheeky no ban. I love it.
David's about to pick a champ that he just doesn't like to play against. The other team might not even play. He's just gonna, man, I hate this champ and ban it. Hey, true.
Amidst Camille. Okay, we saw it. Pop off on something else.
David watched the
Wait,
stream.
there's a Cassante picked.
Maybe Cassante could be mid. I don't know. I've seen it before. I don't know how. Is
My
Baritone?
hot daddy gonna bust out the Cassante mid?
Bro, if my hot daddy pulls out Cassante mid, he's my goat.
Real? Like what the hell?
I-
Another no ban, another let it tick all the way down.
Hey, David's having a good time. David's used to getting triple banned here.
Malzahar ban comes out. That's a pretty good ban.
I don't even know who my hot daddy's fourth pick is, like fourth champ that he plays. Like
Aesol.
Aesol, you can play Aesol. Gar, I don't know. Like I said, Gar's mid lane champ pool. The only thing I know is he played Renekton on DPT in one, like in our one series that he played mid.
Ari coming out for my hot daddy. A safer pick there. We'll see what Gar wants in response here. And I believe that David might just go with an old classic here. Depending on what Gar wants mid. Yeah, a Yasuo. I could see a little bit of Shen coming out here from David. Who knows? Maybe he'll try to ego Fiora this one.
Can't wait for the Yorick pick here. I actually don't know what he's been practicing. I haven't looked at his what his games recently.
Ornn and
playing.
Shen.
Yeah,
There's
he's
the
just-
Ornn.
Yeah.
You get 2 Ornn matchups. Yeah,
He
and
mu-
then we got the brothers and the dueling it out. Wait, is that a
It's Lilia was a
who's
was it a
bot lane?
Sen? Please tell me that's a Senna Cassante.
Is that a
bot.
Cassante support? What is going on?
Who? Well, I know my hot daddy's not playing Aurelia. I can tell you that. I can guarantee that.
Is that Ari support? Senna ADC? Cassante
Cassante
support.
Bro's playing Aurelia into Ornn.
Bro is getting immediately picked by PPP. He's gonna trade up for the #1 draft pick, sell the whole team,
He'll say, "I will take all 5 or 3 tier 5 picks plus that guy who is taking
Casante
Casante
support.
support." My goodness.
That is an insane.
BPP, the resident Casante support expert.
I'm hearing in my ear that this is not an original pick, that Mr. Proton Plat player did in fact play this before. Dude, this is a Casante. I don't know how Aurelia v. Orin goes, but like I feel like David's probably played this matchup a million times. And I think a mid is going to have a little more trouble against David than he did against X-Ray.
Yeah. I mean, I assumed that Aurelia matchup for Orin isn't the best, but I mean, we'll definitely see how this one plays out. I mean, he's going up like 400 LP on his opponent, so or more,
Yeah.
definitely more. So we'll see how mid's able to adapt to a much more skilled Orin player. But definitely going to be an interesting game here with much higher ranked players. Got anything, Patrick?
No, we just got the spectator delay. We will
Alright.
wait and see.
Well, let's wait and see. We'll cut to a break and then we'll see you in about. What up, Summoners? We're back. We're gonna see this Casante Senna bot lane. He's already busting out the Casante emotes. He's probably a pro. He is mostly a top laner, so we'll see how this one goes. Nightmare's a menace down there, but we do got the Fleas Ryan duo down there going against him. Gar going on his initial main role before he turned into a full-time fill player. Goofy Paper on his signature pick with the Zac. David on his signature pick with the Ornn. Mid trying to shut down David with the Irelia. iProfit trying to carry this game on the Lilia. My Hot Daddy on the Ahri. Let's get to it.
Hell yeah.
A little bit of weird pathing there from blue sides.
Bot lane able to get the ward down onto the bot side jungle. Probably seeing that Lilia did not start up there. I don't know if Paper's able to be able to utilize that information, but definitely good information to have. Irelia getting quite a bit of damage early onto this Ornn. Ornn trading back. That grass proc doing work. Flea's taking quite a bit of damage from Nightmare. Oh
yeah.
My goodness, just free auto attacks.
Yeah, I have a stat on Amid's Aurelia. He this season he has a 91% win rate in 22 games.
What?
Yep.
It's absurd.
Yeah. It is his second most played champ behind Zed. His Zed has a 41% win rate.
Interesting. Why would you just spam this character?
So yeah, his Aurelia is insane. Okay,
oh my god, first blood going over to a mid. DV or VP getting shut down there. It's a little bit, it's definitely an Aurelia favored matchup. I assume all of the early game goes towards Aurelia and then the late game goes more towards... Ooh, wait.
Ryan's cooking. Ryan and Fleets were cooking.
They're cooking. They got the synergy. We see Lilia here.
They should know
Lilia. Gank, Sprinkler. Ooh, nice E there. Nice little bowling ball there from iProfit. Yeah. Please get slow down a little bit. Ooh, excellent. He, able to get the, does get the kill.
Please got the execute.
Crazy. Please is crazy.
That's insane. That if I'm iProfit, I'm tilted out of my mind after that.
Yeah, that's a little bit brutal. I think that Lilia W can help you get through slows a little bit, so you probably want to do that like while you're in the there's a mid wind. Oh my god.
No,
take it down to like one health. The fire breath comes out. David gets the kill right back, flashes the emote. He's
like no chance.
No tilty for David.
She was taking so much damage from minions, and then had no cooldowns.
Yeah, I mean, a mid might be quite a bit more mechanically gifted than David, but David definitely has the knowledge. Gets stunned, but the knockup does not matter. Goofy Paper able to get around here. Might be able to get this kill, but David is able to get it. They trade 1 for 1.
Wait, but Amid just TP'd and Amid TP'd and is I can't tell if the wave's gonna crash. To be honest,
I have absolutely no idea. There's a blue bar in the waveform.
Yeah, because if that crashes, okay, Prophet's gonna pick up the wave anyways, but that's a big loss of a wave there.
Ryan kind of popping off right here, doing quite a bit of damage on this Ezreal. Sprinkler had an excellent engage on K'Sante, but Nightmare not quite scaled there yet, not able to do a whole lot of damage. Flea's playing with fire here right now. Pretty low health, but able to poke out the K'Sante support. Ezreal was kind of free farm here.
Fleece said, I don't care what rank you are, I'm gonna walk up with 100 HP and just hit you with a skill shot.
Bro.
And they also know Lilia's top, because Lilia, on that ward, but Lilia also showed on the top wave, so Fleece knows that their jungle wasn't close. Sprinkler?
Oh my goodness, yeah, that was a interesting couple of moves there. I mean, I don't know how K'Sante support is supposed to play, but kind of got caught out there. Ryan hitting so many Qs. This is awesome to see.
Maybe Ryan is the best Ezreal in something. I'm sorry, Heiko. I'm sorry, Heiko, but Ryan's cooking.
Maybe we got to see a little bit of a 1v1 action. I mean, I don't know. Heiko kind of stopped playing Ezreal. Is he still the GOAT? I don't know. He's 3-1 right now.
Ryan's cooking a GM diamond bot lane right now. Is this real?
Oh, never mind. He missed the Q. He's garbage. He's terrible. Done install.
Sorry, Ornn Aurelia is just so funny because David just has to stand there as Ornn.
Keep the wave right there. Farm up.
Because like he knows that a mid's gonna try to ego play him again. He's done it like 2 times in a row, and David's just gonna do that, walk away, win the trade.
Yeah.
He wins the trade, and he's playing a tank, so he doesn't care.
He will eventually get there. Yeah, he's doing a great job. The Bramble Vest definitely helping him quite a bit.
Goofy's doing pretty good on. Goofy's doing pretty good on CS here. Like he's keeping up with Prophet. Like he hasn't had he had the one gank that Amid ended up like suicide trading with David. Yeah. But if not, he would have got Goofy would have been there for the kill. So and he's there for the 3.
Goofy does a fine job of keeping up on farm. If the jungle stays split. Ooh, engage there from Goofy, gets 1 Q, unable to get the second one to cause a knockup. Ezreal comes flying through, not able to take out My Hot Daddy. iProfit coming down on the Lilia. Not gonna do a whole lot there. Perhaps just please the ward, throws a bowling ball, hits Gar, but not gonna do a whole lot besides tickle him. But the red team is going to secure the Grevies here. I don't foresee a blue team doing anything about it. Goofy Paper just going to continue on his route of farming.
Gar might go for this 1v1. He
gets a knock up, and the ult comes out. Doesn't do enough damage. Excellent wind wall. Gets the flash auto attack kill. Excellent job from Gar Goomba. What a kill onto My Hot Daddy. Is showing quite a bit of consistency on that.
There you go, Goofy.
Hey, Goofy going in, doing
there you go,
quite
Goofy.
a bit of damage onto him, taking a bunch of damage, unable to get to his blob. Ornn comes out, but doesn't matter. Oh my goodness, he don't need it. Goofy Paper knocking down a mid. What a gigantic kill for the Goopster.
Goofy played that so well.
Comes out, ton of damage going on to the K'Sante. Flea's able to shield Ryan a little bit. Doesn't quite get the damage there. iProfit trying to save the wave here so that Ornn can't just knock plates around, but he is taking a ton of damage. This Ornn is big.
No way Prophet. Yeah, I was like, no way Prophet like ults here, right? Or tries to... he doesn't have it.
Barely misses that charge onto the pillar. Or whatever it is called for Ornn.
Where did iProfit use his ult? It's on cooldown. I don't know where he used it.
I have no idea. Goofy Paper is back. Trying to help David out a little bit. David can take this back. Gar Goomba, My Hot Daddy back in the mid lane against each other. Gar hitting the tornado once again. Doesn't take the ult for it.
Half HP right after a teleport.
Brutal. The teleport support. I don't know if that was intentional or it's just auto K'Sante runes. Who knows?
This is kind of crazy. Okay, Ryan's got flash and cleanse here.
Yep, there's the flash. Hit, unstoppable. Quite a bit of damage from K'Sante. The ton of W hits. Huge knockback from Sprinkler and the double kill going over to the K'Sante K'Sante ADC. the farming K'Sante down there in the bot lane.
Yeah, they got a little over aggressive bot lane, Ryan and Fleas. They got a good chunk in the Gar? He knows they have no ults on K'Sante or Senna. But now it is a 1v.
Lia's there. Ooh, Ahri.
Goofy?
Goofy Paper goes in, gets the knockup onto the Lilia. Sleep comes out. Oh, Goofy falls asleep, gets just
he still has blobs.
Shredded.
Ryan's also here.
Ryan is here doing quite a bit of damage. Fleas gets the ult, and Ryan gets a kill onto iProfit. David just chunking out this Irelia. Gar Goomba just doing as much damage as he can, able to get the wind wall onto the backtrack of the REQ. My goodness, David up there in the top lane showing why he is tier 1.
Oh my god, Fleece hits both. That's dead.
Oh my goodness. This, hey, dream team bot lane right here. Get Ryan and Fleece on the same team. I want to see it.
Hey, that's La Liga Season 4 finalist Fleece right there.
Ooh, that's a
Froggy
that is
Fighters.
Pokeland P and Fraud Watch alumni Fleece there. Fleece been through it all.
Bro.
Has seen the highs, has seen the lows. He's been through it all here in Subbit Esports. Easy drag owner for blue team.
Wait, they were on the same team? Oh wait, they were on and setup. Fleece and Ryan.
Oh yeah.
With Heiko was the AD on that team though, right? Oh, he
Yes.
was. Yeah. Let's just say I think the best Ezreal on that team is looking to be Ryan, not Heiko.
Well, yeah. I mean, we'll see how Heiko does in jungle. Maybe he plays Ezreal jungle next game. Goofy paper going on to the Cassante. Little with the ballsy with the Lilia right there. Probably just gonna want to walk this one out.
Goofy's turning up though. Like he had a kind of slow-ish early, but once he hit 6, the solo on a mid, the counter gank bot, like he's cooking right now on Zac.
He's going in. I mean, he's definitely not playing scared, that's for sure. Mid able to get the stun onto David, half health him. Ooh, tower shot going over to a mid, but able to block a little bit of damage. Still gets chunked down to mid, or half health. A mid sitting in the bush. David spots him with that pink ward though. Grubby's going over to red team. Goomba gets rooted. My hot daddy. Damage. Goofy goes in. My goodness, gets the knockup. Ornhorn comes out. Gigantic Yasuo ult. Senna ult gets blocked by the wind wall. And Goomba just shredding through red team. My hot daddy taking half health. Gar is low. Fleece shows up, able to get Gar the heck out of that fight. Ryan wants more though. He sees Nightmare. Root comes out and kind of shuts down the fight. Oh my goodness. What an engage and what a follow up from Gar Goomba. Oh my goodness. He gets the flash tornado for the kill onto the RE. Ryan hits the ult onto Senna, gets 2 tower shots as a trade for it. Senna looking to get a little bit going here, hits the W. Lilia is nearby. No bowling balls coming out though. Gets rooted. Bowling ball comes out, hits the Lilia, or hits the Lux, but nothing will show for it. My goodness.
Wow. That engage by Goofy with David ulting and then the Yasuo coming in. I was worried because at first I thought Goofy just got caught. Okay, Goofy, you don't win this 1v1 twice.
Oh yeah, don't get too confident.
Yeah, okay, David's here, but...
Bang!
Oh!
Goofy able to get out?
Bro, Goofy,
Oh, don't
Goofy's
get
on...
there.
Goofy's on demon time.
Oh, get out of there, Goof.
I didn't even see David on the map, and I was like, why is Goofy 1v1ing Aurelia?
Gar chilling bot lane by himself right now. Ooh, the mid doesn't quite get the stun. iProfit's sitting there, waiting for David to overcommit, but that is not what David does, my friend. He will not overcommit. If anything, he will play extremely safe and outscale you.
They got the flash out of Aurelia, dude. Like I said, Goofy's Prophet. I don't know.
I don't know if you want. Big damage. Fleet comes out. Q comes out and gone.
My hot daddy needs to hit this. Oh my god, please.
Oh, hit what? Hit
oh
something.
My god. Hey, Prophet, admit, I know you're new to Summit, but you don't want this smoke with David under tower.
Ornhorn comes out. Lilia comes out. Ooh, huge. Orn ult. The TP comes in from, I believe, Cassante. A 1-for-1 trade, not too bad. Getting tower dove and gets Cassante all the way up there in top lane. It looks like Cassante is going to try to shove that wave and take that tower. Not the best, but does extend the lane a little bit for Ornn. Going to make it a little bit easier for Gar to roam up there. Gar actually trying to save this tower right now from Sprinkler. Sprinkler takes a tower shot, but then starts proxying the wave. Don't know if Gar's going to be able to do anything about it here.
Yeah. By the way, David 100% pinged every summoner spell used the instant he died.
Oh yeah,
The
every
instant he
every
died.
summoner spell. He's got it locked in.
And then he said all that for me, and I still got one. Like,
All
David's in
that
his
for a
bag.
little old me.
David's in his orange bag right now. He's like, come top, TP away. He's like, give Ryan a one-on-one against Nightmare on Senna in the bot lane.
Yeah.
He said fuck it.
The Rift Herald's gonna go to blue side. Blue side has quite a 9-kill lead, but not that much gold ahead. About 3k. A mid trying to take down the Ezreal. Ult goes wide. Q goes wide, but Ryan's still able to get the kill despite a couple missed skill shots. That is incredible. Just a wildly fed Ezreal. 2 items to 2 items against Irelia. And
Does Goofy get there? No, he doesn't get there in time.
Get there in time?
Oh!
He got there in time?
Oh! That's a kill though.
Smite it down to 88 HP. That is crazy.
Oh,
Ornhorn able to hit the targets, the ult off. My goodness. This wombo combo of the Yasuo Zac Ornn, I think I really like. I mean, so much synergy there.
I don't think Sprinkler and My Hot Daddy want this with 4 people in the. Okay, maybe they do with the TP.
Yeah, it will take David well over the wall.
Bye, David.
TP's in, but does not matter. Little bit got out. I mean, who knows what Cassante does? I mean, if you're looking for a novella to read.
Goofy might be in trouble here. Gar just finished. Oh, he TP'd back, but I don't.
I mean, he's doing decent damage, but now there's 4 members of Red Team here. Might be able to get the kill, but now there's 5 members.
Cassante? Interesting. I was like, I think they saw Yasuo on the wave, like before, but.
Yeah. I mean, blue team's gonna try to get something for that, but I mean, with Ornn down and not pushing top lane, it's just kind of getting picked and not a whole lot showing for it. He did last a while. I mean, he didn't die.
They also got Irelia.
Quite some time.
I think Irelia TP'd in that too. I think right before.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they got.
No.
Oh,
okay. Never mind.
Yeah. Yeah, I was like, I think she did.
Ooh, Gar trying to 2v1 here. Lilia doing quite a bit of damage. He's just thrown around everywhere, but unable to win ball. Yeah, whole lot of gold going over there to Lilia. Gigantic damage coming from Ryan still. Huge slingshot over there for Goofy Paper amid, trying to get out of there. Ornn ult comes out, knocks him up, and falls to Goofy Paper. Throws up the Ramez okay.
Dude, like I said, I've been impressed by because I think Goofy's what bronze, like high bronze, I think, right?
He just hit silver for the first time.
Yeah, like being like low silver against. I don't know what. I think Prophet. I think it's mostly the bot lane is what Diamond, GM, Emerald Jungle, Emerald Top, Flat Mid, something like that.
Diamond top, D4 top, Emerald mid, Emerald jungle.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, hey, he's hanging in there. He's being engaged for the team. Definitely giving a case for himself for being the tier 5 pick for somebody.
Yeah.
I mean, not a whole lot of junglers available in the draft, so if you're a tier 5 player and you're able to show up and be the engaged player for your team of carries, it's definitely something that captains look for here.
Yeah,
especially at Summit. I mean, they want their Sejuani bot.
Yeah, and I think it's also being just coachable. Like I think most of the captains or most of the people that have been in Summit before, it's like you're always gonna have 1 or 2 lower elo players. And it's about if they can listen. Like if let's say like if PyPy tells you to do something and you're low elo and you just follow it because most likely Pipe has a reason, or like Paul's not playing this season, but like Rob, Paul, like anybody who's been captains before, like
Yeah.
they pick people because they're like, hey, you have a good champ pool as well as you listen. And if they listen,
you play the
can
game
win.
a lot.
Yeah, if you play a lot and you listen, it's pretty good.
Nice Arnold there. Sprinkler getting a little bit caught out. Goofy Paper with the engage. Ooh, actually, Cassante taking Goofy Paper well over the wall, but the red team does not follow up on that escape from Cassante. High Profit just gonna keep farming away. Goofy Paper gonna have to get farming again. Looks like most of the camps are Dunzo though. Misses the Q. Clock comes out. Ult comes out from both Ari and Goofy. Engage again, and Gar able to get the ult. Please with a nice ult. Seta falls, Lux falls to the Cassante. Charm comes out.
That's
Able to
crazy.
save himself a little bit. Let's see if Ryan goes for it here.
I think he will. I think he's a person for the fan. He wants the fans to be
Yeah.
entertained. Okay, maybe not with a
2v1.
mid.
He wants it, right? He wants to smoke.
Well, he sees a mid TPing too. He could go.
There's no behind him. I don't know. Now he wants it. Okay, Goofy Paper Gar. Right? Taking this dragon, gonna put them blue team on Soul Point.
Oh no!
My
MHD!
goodness. He wanted it. 10-4 for Ryan.
Damn, a mid took. Oh, he's taking tower. Wait,
Power.
Ryan's
Lux.
behind him. Oh,
And
David.
here comes the. See
Yeah.
ya.
That's free for David.
Yeah.
He's not
A lot
gonna
of-
miss that.
I mean, not quite keeping up in CS, but I assume that they're pretty close in gold with the 8 more assists over there for David. I mean, just he's a team player. He does what's necessary for the team. He'll sack whatever. He doesn't care.
It's a
Get
scary
the W
50-50.
and move on.
It's a scary 50-50. I believe in Goofy Paper.
iProfit doesn't have flash.
Oh, okay.
But
That's-
did have that blast cone, but oh my god, what a snipe from Ryan.
My Hot Daddy gets one.
Great engage from Goofy Paper Elf knockup. My Hot Daddy and save DV for VP. Another launch
Get
over
him,
there.
Goofy.
Slingshot goes in, just picks up his blob and walks away from the Ari. Oh, TP coming in from, I believe, David. Gonna try to track down this Ari. I don't know if Goofy Paper's gonna be able to help out. Slingshot comes in. Q probably about to go out. Nope. Charm goes down onto the ore. Another slingshot. Oh my god, what a crazy amount of damage from Goofy Paper. That was nuts.
Yeah, Pipe has a good point in chat. He said it's generally the lower ranked players that win Summit for their team, less about a super carry player 1v9ing. I do agree, because Colin and Gix on like yeah, obviously Owen and Nico were like the carries, but you know, you have to have a good weak side, you have to have a jungler that can facilitate, and then I'm trying to think last season, like Asuna and Lord Kobayashi were like more like they're lower ranked players, and Kobayashi he didn't win against Dunk 1v1, but he like held his own and got some kills.
Yeah, it was definitely able to stabilize and kind of shut down everything that Dunk was trying to do last season during the finals. Yeah, I think tomorrow especially we'll be looking towards this draft, and I think a lot of tier 1 can kind of be predicted by most people. I think there might be a couple shifts around of who goes where, but that probably won't be too impactful to teams as far as like the tier 3, tier 4, tier 5 picks will be really where teams are rounded out, and kind of like their playstyle is determined there.
Yeah, I think tier 3 is gonna be the craziest personally. Tier 2 and 3 are crazy.
A lot of big names, a lot of crazy players, very good players in those two groups. Please get a little bit of contact with the fun, able to walk away. Gets the slow down. The bowling ball, no! High Profit able to get the strike. Ryan gets stunned there from a mid. Still doing damage. Goofy Paper able to get enough damage and appeals enough for the Ezreal, but Ezreal unable to stay alive. The burn gets him. Ari gets the charm, the W out, the ult comes out onto back. Oh my gosh, everything dumping out. Passive pops. We'll see if Gar is able to. Oh my god, the Warner.
Where did David's
up top? Yeah.
What the heck?
Oh my goodness. Warren able to do quite a bit of damage onto K'Sante. Gar. Oh my, the pillar's out. Max K'Sante around, but the Senna's doing quite a bit of damage. Goofy Paper goes in, gets the Senna off of EV4 PP. David able to stay alive through it all. I mean, hey, Goofy's going in at the right time.
Yeah, the flash was, he messed up the flash a little, but overall, Goofy's being goofy up there. He's going off. Also, I don't know if you saw.
I'm thoroughly impressed right now.
Yeah. I don't know if you saw Ryan at the initial fight, one-shot Nightmare 100 to 0. He hit like a WQ, like auto Q or something, and just destroyed him.
Just good night, sweet prince. We will see you in 40 seconds.
Yeah, it was. Dude, this. Like I said, Ryan's edge. Pretty much their whole team is looking really good on blue team. Like David's doing David things on Ornn, just being unkillable. Goofy's in good engages. Hasn't, like, in terms of smites, hasn't had to do any crazy smites. Gar's playing well. Ryan Flea's playing well. Like, their whole team's playing good.
They're clicking right now.
Okay, Gar. I spoke too soon. Gar might be dead here.
Gar's dead.
Yeah. Sorry, Gar. Kind of jinxed him on that.
Oh my goodness.
How many stacks does Senna have? That is a great question for
production. Who knows?
that is a great question.
Oh, nice Ornhorn coming out. Ezreal ult flies through the Lilia, and Lilia takes a bunch of damage. A mid goes.
Oh my god. He might actually kill Goofy. Oh no, he doesn't. Okay.
Oh my goodness, Goofy Paper. Tower still falls, but
Ryan?
Goofy's team is able to keep going. My Hot Dad takes a ton of damage. Senna ult comes out, but doesn't do a whole lot. David solo taking mid lane here, engages on the K'Sante under tower, does not care. This tower ain't doing nothing. Oh, huge root from Fleas, but isn't able to follow up on it. Takes a tower here.
They ending here?
Guard TP's in.
I think they could potentially end with Amid's most of their damage on red team.
Yeah, 15 seconds left on the Irelia, 15 seconds left on the Ari now.
Oh, they're just gonna back out.
Yeah, looks like they're gonna kite out. Bowling Ball gets stopped by the wind wall. Fleasel unable to connect on anybody. Root comes out, able to connect onto the K'Sante. Looks like Red's gonna chase a little bit. Ryan dumping out damage, saying no, piss off, please. We got it back. He's just chucking roots.
Wait. Oh, if Goofy takes that onto Senna,
Goofy might be going in here.
Senna, that would have been crazy.
Oh, my Hot Daddy going on to the Ezreal. Ezreal to sidestep a couple of things, but gets hit by the charm. And that is good night for Ezreal. See you in 50 seconds. Flea's able to survive the dive down there. Irelia gets a big ult with a bunch of people in it. Gargoopa taken real low and falls eventually, but Goofy Paper able to get engage on there and take a couple down. Oh my, Goofy Paper lands the Q onto the Senna, but doesn't. No, I don't know if they knew they could hit that ward there and smack them both together.
I don't think they swept it in time. I think Fleas tried to, but like right as they got out of range, just one. Nightmare, don't let Goofy put you on a t-shirt.
He's
like,
not doing a whole lot of damage to Goofy right now. It's the Q. Oh, now he's doing damage. The blood song's nuts.
Yeah, Goofy, you might want. Okay, Goofy, you might want to hold that a little longer to get out to the next wall. He might bait this long enough. He might bait this long enough for Fleas and David to get there. Okay, maybe not.
No, he cut it a little bit away from his team there.
Wait, he's
healing
he's-
a bit. I mean, he's staying alive.
Oh, he got wait, he got Casail. Goofy! Goofy!
Oh my gosh, shut down from Goofy Paper going over to the Kasante, and David just cleans it
Wow.
up. Bowling ball comes in, connects with nobody. Looks like they're trying to take mid here. Ryan sees a Senna all by theirself, but does not take the opportunity there.
Goofy survived for so long.
That was incredible.
Oh.
Yeah, I think it's an upgraded Spirit Visage. Oh, David?
David, no! What are you doing?
Nothing happened. Nothing bad happened on David's side. There was actually a glitch there. It's really too bad.
Oh no, we're wrong.
No. Production, no.
Wow. Damn. Production's got a vendetta against David on that. That's great. Won't show the Senna's.
Crazy.
Won't
No
show the
highlights.
Senna
We show the
stacks.
low lights.
Won't show the Senna stacks, but shows our boy David missing missing the Ornal. We got
22 stacks on the Senna currently.
Yep.
That's quite a bit.
that is pretty good. Amid's just trying to say screw this. I'm just split pushing. I don't care anymore.
Yeah, just doing no damage to David anymore. I mean, the Randuin's on
He
the
is.
Warren. And
David might be
upgraded.
healing while Aurelius tries to damage him.
Yeah, I mean, 2 mega tanks.
Okay, Nightmare almost got deleted, and then
Oh, Ryan got deleted.
yeah, it's okay. David's there.
Okay, everybody, David's there.
Oh, Fleas juked him.
My goodness. iProfit able to escape there. Looks
It's-
like blue team's gonna try to run it down into the bot lane. Oh my god, Gar with the tornado and
Oh,
the ult. That was
David!
absolutely
Yes.
insane.
Oh.
Huge knock-up from David and the double kill over there for the Yasuo. Yasuo gliding across the minions and gets rooted, but does not matter. Triple kill for Gar Goomba
Wow.
on his signature champion, and that looks like that will be a huge W there for blue team. As you can see, ton of damage
Damn.
poured out there by the Ezreal. Overall, crazy performance. I kind of want to pull in Goofy. What do you
Hey,
think?
I'm down. Honestly, we could pull in any 5 people on that team. They all 5 played out of the, like they all played really well.
Okay,
But-
let's pull in David first, and then we'll grab Goof.
Yeah, we'll grab the king himself, David, the Orn.
What is
Oh,
up, DV for VP 2015?
Best name in Summit. Hello, can you hear us, David?
Absolutely. Can you hear me?
I-
Yeah, we
Yes.
can hear you loud and
Okay.
clear.
My team was complaining about some things, so I don't know. Hopefully
Okay.
we're okay.
Bro, they're
Excellent
complaining.
performance on the Orn, as always, my friend.
Well, thanks. I feel bad for that top laner who had to play against Orin 2 games in a row. That's got to be some boring gameplay.
Yeah, not too interactive, but
Not super interactive.
I think they got a little bit of an Orn upgrade there on the second game.
I see what you did there.
Bit of a piss dominance there
That was wild.
by you. Yeah, I mean you and Goofy just had to and I mean you Goofy and Garguba kind of just ran around knocking people up and just doing crazy damage and just living through just about everything. How were the comms over there on your guys' team?
Oh, they were good vibes. I mean, maybe the last 10 minutes we were like, maybe we should back together. But other than that, like, they were good. I think it was solid. I think we communicated super well. Like, everyone on that team talked, which was nice.
Yeah.
And I felt like we determined which objectives we were conceding, and then no one walked over on their own to try to contest objectives. So
Yeah.
that was nice. If someone was dying, we were like, leave them. And so I think that helped mitigate a lot of losses, which was nice.
Yeah.
So
David, I have a question for you. There was a
gonna-
tower dive. There's a tower
Oh,
dive
yeah.
at the top.
yeah.
On commentary, I said, I know for a fact David pinged everything and said, wow, all that for me and I still get a kill. Is that accurate to
as it
what
was
you
happening,
did?
I was just telling my team, it's fine. I trade. It's okay. They're like, oh, I think this is going poorly for you. I'm like, no, this is fine. This
This
is
is
a
fine.
perfectly fine decision for them to make.
Yeah,
So
that was
that was
the
the
David's
classic.
the David special. And then how pissed were you at Aurelia as a champion when you died at level what 1?
That was impressive. Honestly, that person's played a lot of Aurelia. I was looking
He has a
initially at like
91%
90%.
win
Yeah,
rate.
I saw that. It makes sense now. I was
Yeah.
very impressed by that. But I was glad that we were just doing a lot of brawling, and then we chilled out a little bit after we both died twice, and then it just became. I mean, there comes a certain point where you're just too tanky. But yeah, no,
Yeah.
that was really great mechanics. I was like, I was stunned. I told my team, I'm like, sorry guys, it's been a bit since I played. My bad.
Yeah, I
Okay.
mean, for all the prospective captains over there looking to draft you for their top laner, I mean, can you guarantee more Ornn gameplay for them?
I mean, yes, I 100% can. Unless
Let's
it's banned.
go.
No.
I will bring the choo-choo train to them.
Hell
Let's
no.
go.
I
Well,
think
thank
we
you
need
for
to
joining
pull
us, David.
Goofy.
Yeah,
We're
thanks. It was fun,
greatly
guys.
appreciated.
Appreciate
Good
it.
game, David. Time to you want to do Goofy?
Nah, he's definitely muted.
Oh, okay.
Alrighty, I believe we shall take this one to a break here. We will be back soon with game 3, the final game of the combine, with a bunch of good players here, much more high elo gameplay here coming up soon. Welcome back, Summiters. We are here with our final game. We got some exciting matchups here for Game 3 of the Combine, the final game. Here we're going to see a Karthus ban for High Cosmo and a Seraphine ban going out. I don't know who. Maybe
Tubby.
that's going to X-Ray. Maybe that's going to Ryan. Oh, Tubby's in mid.
Tubby. Hey, don't sleep on Tubby's Seraphine. His Seraphine goes hard. I don't know if he's playing Seraphine mid though.
He'll pull it out every once in a while, but seems like his main champ has been Ari, and he's been popping off on it. Actually,
True.
very good Ari, in my opinion. I mean,
I
you're
agree.
always pretty hesitant when a support player wants to go to another lane, but no, I do think Tubby is going to fare very, very well in the mid lane. An excellent pickup in tier 3.
Yeah, I think so too. And plus, picking Tubby also gives whoever picks him the flex, because like
Yeah.
let's say they pick a support that can also play mid, like you have the ability to flex Tubby support that person mid, and like if they have different champ pools.
Yeah, if you get your hands on like a support that plays like engage champions, then you can kind of go with that. You go with that support player when you want engage champions, and then throw them mid and bring Tubby over to support when you want the enchanters, or mages. And so yeah, that could be a pretty big potential flex there for a team that picks up Tubby.
A Yuumi Vayne ban.
I don't know.
Those are troll bans, I'm guessing.
I have no idea. I don't know. Maybe Ryan's out here playing Yuumi.
Because I know 4 of those players. And I don't know about Loco Ipoko, but I know the other 4 do not play Yuumi.
Loco's going top lane, so I assume he's not pulling out the Yuumi top.
That would be wild.
Caitlyn coming out for X-Ray, and then the Ashe coming out for Thimmy.
Is X-Ray playing jungle or is he playing top?
ADC.
Or ADC? Oh god.
Unless they swap with Sunny Blues.
Oh, I didn't mean to say that oh god out loud, my bad.
Ivern coming out for High Cosmo. He's been feeling green lately. Gonna show Goanaban how to play Ivern. I'm excited about this one.
This is this draft is already like this is such a weird draft. Is Ryan jungling?
I think it's Sunny Blues.
Oh god.
So it's gonna be Sunny Blues on Viego.
That lines up. I think he played that last season.
Yeah. I mean, he plays Viego and Lee Sin quite a bit.
And full AD Poppy.
Hey, don't hate on full AD Poppy. That is goated.
Oh, I'm sure it is. Oh, right. This just in. Ryan is playing support according to Fleas.
Okay, so is that a support Talia, or is that a flex with Tubbyton mid lane?
I don't know if Tubby plays Talia, to be honest.
I have no idea. The ASOL coming out for Briz, I believe, mid lane.
Okay, let's. Is Thim playing AD on that team too?
Yeah.
Like on this. Okay. Oh damn! I just forgot Thim on Ashe. That's good luck. X-Ray against Thim. Oh no, have fun. If he falls behind on Caitlyn, Thim is going to run it, like just run down the Caitlyn the whole game.
Yeah, and I'd like to see a Milio pick here by Kabebe to kind of pair with that Ashe, especially level 1. You can kind of just take W as Milio, throw it on the Ashe, and ask it to run at people with the extended range and ruin their life.
Kabebe's Milio is good.
Oh, Billy Bean's back. Like Noah had a little bit of a oopsie. Are we back?
You're all
Hmm.
good. I have the normal stream open. So they banned Noddle. Oh, there it goes. Skarner ban.
Whoa.
Cassante ban.
Is that Kabebe on Alistar?
It's looking like it.
That's
I
crazy.
I
Guy
feel like
said,
Alice.
I play enchanters on his on his sign up sheet. So I mean I'm excited to see him play something
Alistair's
else.
Alistair's tough to play if you don't have experience playing Alistair, especially against
Uh-huh.
well, X-Ray is not very experienced on AD, but I'm sure Ryan has played a good, like a decent amount of support and knows
Yeah.
how to position in bot lane.
The Gnar getting picked up for Loco over there in the top lane. Still curious where this Talia is gonna be going.
Must be a mid.
That's
Oh
support.
no, support Talia. That makes
Support
sense.
Talia. Yeah, I mean it's definitely a champion that Ryan is super comfortable on. And the Yone is gonna come out as a response to Ari. I mean they might think it's Ari support. I don't know either way how the matchup is.
It's
Oh,
gonna
that's
be a
Yone
good.
top.
Oh,
So Yone going into Gnar. And then we're gonna see a Ashe Alistar bot lane going into a Caitlyn Talia, Aurelion Sol into Ari, and then Ivern in the jungle and a Viego in the jungle. I mean, I'm
yeah,
excited about these drafts. I'm excited how Heiko will do in the jungle.
yeah.
He specifically requested to be put in the jungle for this showcase, so. Huh?
That's. I think. I will say I think X-Ray and Ryan are gonna have a rough time bot lane.
Yeah,
Like
we'll see.
I think X-Ray might, if because X-Ray, I don't know how good his positioning at AD is, but I'd assume he doesn't have that much experience playing AD. And if he
Yeah.
gets hit with a Alistair WQ into getting Ashe slowed, Thim will just position better than him. Like high ping and all, like he will just position better.
True. Yeah, we got the lowest ping player and the highest ping player on the same team. Exciting stuff. But we are going to cut to a quick break before we get going on game 3. Gonna wait for that spectator delay. We will be right back, gamers. Hello, gamers. Welcome back. We are now beginning the third game of the Summit Esports Summit Premier League Season 4 Combine. We got a good matchup here. We do have an off-roll player, so do not judge X-Ray too much for his ADC gameplay, but everybody else you can heckle away at.
Well, I'll
Patrick,
judge
how are
X.
you doing?
Pretty good, because I'm about to judge the hell out of X-Ray. Hey, episode 1 of the climb, I will be discussing how he played on ADC in this combine.
Perfect. That is exactly what we're looking for in the content. Oh my god,
no,
Brizzy!
Briz. He's
BBL,
dead, right?
Brizzy, no!
BBL, Brizzy.
Brizzy getting caught out there early. Level 1 kill going over to Lord Tubbyton. Pretty big. Gonna get that Dark Seal. Bye taught him a lot.
Yeah. I'm expecting a big game from Tubby after that. I will say Briz held the flash, so it's not the end of the world. Definitely does suck going into a Dark Seal Doran's Ring, level 1.
Yeah, Briz does have a ton of competitive League of Legends experience, but has kind of taken about a year off from anything competitive. So kind of getting back into the swing of things, looking for more of a casual competitive vibe as he joins here in Summit.
I don't know what you mean. We're the most competitive league that there is. I'm not sure what you're talking about.
I don't know what you're talking about.
We take it very seriously.
Oh, hey, X-Ray's keeping up in farm here. I'm still kind of baffled to see Kabebe on the Alistar. I'm curious to see how aggressive he plays. Loco getting shoved in by the Yone up there in the top lane. Sprinkler back to his position that I believe he's most proficient in. I do know that he can play both top and support, but he mostly plays top. And then Briz, a mid laner and top laner who mostly plays mid. I was actually kind of surprised to not see the Talon come out from Briz. Something that he plays quite a bit in solo queue. Thimi very comfortable on the Ashe. Cosmo has been grinding Ivern as of recently. I think he started playing a couple days ago, so he's probably got 200 games of ranked on it by now.
Yeah, that's Ivern players. Hey, this is what happens when Paul doesn't play. We get Ivern players.
Down we get a yeah. What skin is that on the Ahri? I have no idea if it's the actual.
Yeah. Word on the street is Tubby called his team poor with the skin choice, according to an inside source. The support for that team.
I do love inside sources here at the La Liga. At Summit Esports.
Oh, wait, this is a big trade.
Quite a bit of damage, yeah, from Tubbyton. Ooh, Aesol getting a bunch of breath going on. Yeah, I believe that is the $500 Ahri skin. Oh my goodness, Tubbyton really is calling us all poor.
Tubby just got money like that.
Just got money like that. What are you gonna do about it? It's all the Summit winnings.
That second place from Summit Season 2. Money going hard. Oh, this is a big trade. Oh yeah, this is such a one-sided trade.
Classic Ashe trade there. Looks good for the enemy team at first, but then they try walking out and just smack.
Honestly, actually, looking at it, it's not the worst trade. They did have to flash, or not flash, heal.
Yeah.
Which just sucks, but not the worst. Stunny here going for a gank.
Yeah, X-Ray and Ryan don't have any offensive spells down there. Sunny Blue's really looking for this one. I don't know if he's going to be able to get anything. That miss doesn't connect at all, and the stun goes wide. Not a whole lot. Meganar kind of going to no use there as Sunny goes back to his jungle to farm away.
Yeah. Good pressure, though.
Yeah.
Make Sprinkler think that Sunny put the fear of Viego in his head. Hopefully next time hits it. Hopefully next time hits the skill shot.
Oh, getting a couple auto attacks in, gets the electrocute to proc. Q goes wide, but a little bit of damage onto the A-Soul there. Drag is up. We do have Grubbies spawning here pretty soon. Sunny Blues on that top side already. We'll see if he passes that way or if he starts to head towards Dragon. Bebe warding a little bit into the tri-bush. Get a little bit of vision over there, but neither team has any vision on Drag. Viego invading over there, trying to see if Raptors are up, sees that they're not. Might head over there to Grubby, might try to get a top lane gank here. I don't know if they know that Ivern is on that side.
He does. He saw the. I think the.
Okay.
I think the vision cone hit
for sure. Okay. Ooh, huge knockback from Ryan. Much damage getting poured out by X-Ray. Huge kill. Simple misstep by Kabebe, and just a ton of damage getting poured out. Big damage there onto Heiko from Lord Tubbyton and the Viego.
That was a very good play by Ryan and X-Ray.
Yeah, that was very well executed. The CC was chained very well together. It was great.
Maybe X-Ray's gonna play ADC.
X-Ray stonks. They're going up.
Oh.
Yeah, X-Ray's got to be put on a new role every season, right? He was mid, then he goes top, and then he goes jungle. Now throw him bot. Better learn Seraphine, buddy.
Yeah, I will say with the amount of really good ADCs this season, I don't think he wants to play AD. Well, I would say even the top lanes. There's like, what, 3+ Masters top laners?
Yeah.
3 or 4 plus Dunk, plus like another Diamond. There's like, I think like 6 or 7 of the top laners are like Diamond plus.
Yeah. I mean, a couple of seasons ago, and Emerald's like right in the middle of player ranks, but Ryan caught out a little bit here. Heal comes out from X-Ray Ignite from Kabebe, and Ryan is just gonna get shredded by them.
Oh.
Nice little pick there for Thimi and Kabebe. Pretty unfortunate here that the kill actually went over to the Alistar. I'm sure Ash would have very much liked that gold. I kind of want to see a kill from Tubby so that we can see the, the kill animation on this skin, because it is pretty sick.
Is that actually the $500 one?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It is crazy. I wonder how many times Tubby tries to play Ahri in solo queue, but it just gets banned because people want other people to waste $500 on the skin and never be able to play the chip.
That's actually why Tubby's playing mid this season, strictly to play Ahri.
It might be.
So he can flex on some and be like, I don't even need to win this. I don't even need the money.
There, ult comes out from A-Soul, doesn't connect. The B comes out from Tubbyton. Coulter Gar very excited about Kabebe. Let's go.
Ooh. No, Tubby gets this though. Oh yeah, that's a free kill for Tubby.
Yup. Oh, the directed camera panned away from the kill animation. Oh.
Wait,
Blues is
Sonny?
Ivern, but just dies.
Bro, if I'm Tubby, I'm flaming my jungler if my jungler did that. Oh no. Tubby's even in CS up 2 kills, and Sunny takes 3 tower shots as Ivern and dies.
Comes out with the kill and then dies.
Bro, Tubby's
Sprinkler going in a little bit, not quite able to get enough damage. Goes back on Yone before it starts taking tower shots.
Pretty big CS lead top too. Is that 21 CS?
Yeah. It is quite the rank difference over there. Oh, now we can see the mini map. Ryan not quite able to hit much on Talia X-Ray. It looks like he's a little bit in trouble. Oh, able to E away, gets a couple of shots off. But
might
so
still
does
die.
Ash.
He needs to leave this tower. Alistair with 6, please X-ray leave this tower. Bro, unless Ryan ultis
know?
back. Wait, they don't. They have to go for this, right? It's an Alistair. It's like the easiest dive to do. Well, maybe they don't want it, I guess. I guess they don't know where the jungler is.
That's true. We'll see. No, it looks like they're backing. There is quite the rake disparity in top lane, as Sprinkler is a GM top laner and Loco is a D4 top laner. So there's a bit of a Gapperton there. Ooh, Thimmy just able to kite and get the kill onto Ryan. Ryan not showing quite as much proficiency on support as he was on Ezreal.
Oh, you're done, X-ray. Wait,
Goodbye, X-Ray.
bad TP. Not bad TP, but oh no, it was Tubby.
Tubby
thought that
with the kill onto the Alistar.
Oh wait, Tubby?
Sprinkler getting dove. Might be able to kill onto the Loco. Yes, gets the 1-for-1 trade. Tubbyton still going in onto Heiko, gets rooted. Looks like that might be it for him. The Ace-Hole able to go up to the top lane. Briz gets the kill onto Sunny Blues. Tubby still looking for, gets her flashes, throws the Q out, doesn't get enough, but able to hit the charm. And goodbye, Ivern. Tubby is goated. 5-0.
Tubby's. I thought it was a Nard TP, and I was like, okay, I don't know about a Nard TP, but the Tubby TP much better and
Much
a triple.
better.
Hey, Tubby's coming for all those mid laners this season.
Every captain who wanted to draft Tubby and wanted to sneak away with a dastardly goated mid pick is shaking in their boots right now, as every captain is writing down Tubby the GOAT. Let's see here, who has #1 pick in tier 3, because he might just get it.
I know Pipe's watching this, going, "Good, that's what I taught you, Tubby. Good."
Good. Pop off.
Piper's like, exactly, good TP. Oh my god, X-Ray 1v1 Fem.
Solo Bolo!
Oh, Solo Bolo.
No, that headshot damage just went crazy. Barely. Oh, and the execute. The execute. I think got him. I think if he didn't have that item, then Simi would have won that one. It was definitely very close. I think it was like mid-auto attack that would have killed him. Daisy doesn't quite get Lord Tubbyton. Heiko, I don't know what he's doing, trying to 1v1 the $500 Ari skin. That's not how that works. You gotta up your money game before you start doing that.
It's actually crazy how ahead Tubby is after that triple kill.
Yeah, I mean, 5-0, has Malignance, has 8 stacks on the Dark Seal that they're able to get off the level 1 kill, able to pick up 4 more, definitely snowballing that level 1 lead, which is everything that you want from your mid laner. Loco taking quite a bit of damage. Oh my gosh, gets chunked all the way down to half health by the Yone, who's able to just retreat back and hang out and wait for the next wave. Oh, throws the ult preemptively. Loco with the jukes. I don't know if that was intentional, but it was nice.
Yeah, that's one of those when you're playing an FPS game and you like jiggle peek something just for the fun of it, and it just so happens that somebody was there and they missed their shot.
Having a silly goose time. Ooh.
Tubby's got no.
Tubbyton, I don't know if Tubbyton has the damage here. Ace-Hole comes out, but not able to connect onto the Ari. Ryan trying to do a little bit of poke damage here.
Oh,
Sun. Able to get the stun onto Briz.
Wow.
Huge shutdown going over to the Diego.
Good
Gonna
play.
help Ari shove that wave in, get a bit of tower damage. Oh, never mind. Daisy's here.
I will say, I am surprised by how well X-Ray and Ryan are doing in this bot lane against them and Kabebe.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean,
I know Ryan's good, but
Yeah, I mean it's like mostly. I mean, if you just go by off of ranks, it is favored towards them. Ooh, Heiko just gets caught out by Ryan. Big kill over there. Looks like be able to get the Shelly, but he doesn't want it.
I also do. Yeah, I do think as well that I'd rather have a late game Ashe than Caitlyn.
Yeah.
But because like
ult comes out from Thimmy onto Ryan. Thimmy just pouring all of his damage into Ryan while X-Ray poking quite a bit back. Sprinkler just puts a ton of damage into Loco and able to get that kill. No kills able to happen in the bot lane despite the Ashe ult. Looks like Alistar was positioned just a little bit too far away to make anything happen. Sunny Blue's trying to scare off the Yone, but I don't think that Yone is scared at all of Viego.
Nah. This Yone is pretty strong. Up
Yeah.
60 CS, 2-1.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a tier 1 top laner right there, huh?
The difference between a diamond and a like Masters GM top laner is so insane.
Yeah.
It's like Owen levels of just like, oh, I'm gonna stomp a diamond top laner.
Yeah, they're in piss low, huh? Never
Cute.
touched diamond. Oh, just barely missing.
Oh, Briz might be. Tubby's dead. I
Tubby
think.
gets engaged on by the Alistar. Bunch of breath coming out from the Ace-Hole, able to get the kill onto Tubby. Huge engage.
Right.
X-Ray able to get a kill onto Briz. Flashes out. Heiko tries to get the stun. It's a little bit of slow coming out there from a Thimmy W. Heiko still auto attacking, still chasing the Caitlyn, but sees Ryan now. Huge knockback from Kabebe, but knocks him just a little bit out of Thimmy's auto attack range, but with the slow he's able to walk there and secure the kill. Loco take it down to just about 14 health. Huge Yone ult onto Loco, but
Wow.
Loco able to knock him away and live through that little bit of proxy of the wave. Oh, huge dash from the Yone and able to proxy this wave and get the kill is huge. Another gigantic kill for Sprinkler up there in the top lane. Bim gets taken very, very low. Caitlyn does not have their ult up. Looks like it's just going to be a cheeky trade there in the mid lane. These two ADCs are quite fed, while their supports don't have a whole lot of gold.
Yeah. Sprinkler is very good at top lane.
Yeah,
That's about all I have to say.
We can all agree on that one.
I definitely like him top lane more than like bot lane support or whatever with it.
Yeah.
Like, not to say he played poorly, or maybe it was just the pick. I'm sure he has better, like different support picks, but his top lane looks very good against a pretty good top laner, like a diamond top laner.
I do think it's tough for a lot of players to kind of figure out what they want to play in a league like Summit, where it's open rank. Because, you know, it's like, how can I have the biggest impact? At what spot can I have the biggest impact on? I do know that Loco was kind of trying to figure out whether they want to play support or top lane. Kind of played a couple of games against like Array Nightmare bot lanes, which is a possible bot lane to run into in Summit, and then played a couple of top lane matchups against like RP3 and like a couple other players, and they fared pretty well. Oh, out, but doesn't hit a whole lot. Sunny Blue is able to get a kill onto Heiko. Ace-Hole Breath kind of going wide there. A bunch of damage coming out from Lord Tubbyton. X-Ray gets a kill onto the Alistar. Huge engage from the Gnar. Briz getting charmed by Lord Tubbyton. Lord Tubbyton with 3 ult charges might be able to get onto Sprinkler. Slowed by the Ace-Hole. Gets the comeback damage on the REQ. Huge fight for Team 1. Able to get a couple towers here, probably in the mid lane. Maybe a tower, maybe an inhib as well, but that was crazy.
Yeah, I think I'm shocked that Sunny is still alive after that.
He just got in the middle of everything and didn't die somehow.
Same with
That was
Ryan. I'm
insane.
surprised both Ryan and Sunny survived because they were they were kind of getting hit with everything,
Yeah.
and then they just like face tanked it. Tubby came in, I think like did a crap ton of damage to Heiko, and then did a bunch of damage to Thim, and then they just cleaned it up.
They just walked out.
That's crazy. And then X-Ray playing a solid ADC. He didn't die. He was hitting auto attack. Like he was auto attacking from the back, not getting hit.
Auto attack, don't die. Push mid wave.
Yeah.
That's all you gotta do.
He's down a little CS, but you know he's more kills, more assists. He's doing
That's
damage.
fine. You got Tubby way ahead. You got Viego a little bit ahead. I guess, yeah, with the Gnar a little bit behind, you're gonna have to pump out quite a bit of damage, but still
Yeah.
doing quite a good job.
This is just goofy It's just blue side's just goofy gophers, or not blue side, red side. You got Sprinkler trying to carry everything.
No, Nico would be doing better on Ace.
Fair. Nico is very good.
Oh my god, Tubby, chill out. We get it. You're the GOAT.
Yeah,
You're
Tubby.
rich.
Yeah, I think if anybody was skeptical of Tubby going to mid from support, I think they should no longer be, because Tubby's popping off mid right now on Ahri.
Yeah. A lot of like the tier 3 and below picks, I mean, if they're able to draw bans, that's a pretty big upside. Like Ben, the Black Knight being able to draw a bunch of mid lane bans, like Azir, is pretty huge. I know X-Ray pulls the Ornn ban every once in a while. Jerboas, people might not want to see that Yumi.
or his Rakan. His Rakan's
His
really
Rakan, I do think is his best champ. It's very disgusting.
good. Oh, for sure.
But just opening up more possibilities for tier 1, tier 2 picks, able to carry the game is pretty big. Oh, Sprinkler catches out Lord Tubby to get the ult out and is able to do enough damage before having to go back. Huge shutdown over there going to the Yone. 240 farm here at 22 minutes. That is over 10 CS per minute. Absolutely insane. Redemption comes down, but it does not matter. The Ivern falls to the Viego. Yona's just gonna keep going. Blue team's taking Baron, but they might lose inhib for it. They are taking it kinda slowly. I have no idea what that tower else looks like. Red team just says, okay, take the Baron, we're taking towers.
Oh, looks like he didn't get.
Oh, he didn't get very far. Yone might not. Oh, Ryan with the ults tries. Yeah, knocks back the Alistar. X-Ray able to get a couple auto attacks out, but.
Oh no, Tubby!
Oh my gosh, Tubby gets caught out a little bit. The Q damage though, able to take down the Alistar and barely survives the ignite. Yone just chilling right there in the bush and able to back.
Wow, this game's. Yeah, this game is literally going to be down to Yone split pushing versus the 5-man, or the 4, I guess the 4v4 when Sprinkler split pushes.
Yeah. I mean, team 2 is. Oh, never mind. Both teams are overranked for a Summit team.
Yeah.
It was not possible. Oh, Yone getting caught out a little bit by Sunny Blues, but it looks like Yone is just too strong and does not care about Sunny Blues showing up.
Hey,
It's somebody to heal off of. But
oh, big
Mario
charm.
get the Yone. Oh, big charm by Lord Tubbyton and able to take down the Ivern.
Wow.
Sprinkler's tier 1, Heiko tier 2, Briz tier 2, Thim tier 2, Kabebe tier 5. So red team's kind of a crack team.
Yeah.
Wow,
Ryan
nice ult
there.
by Thimi. Just a ton of damage there. Able to catch Ryan out there and get his team. Oh wait, that's blue team taking the drag.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Yeah, X-Ray got the kill on Sprinkler, and then I think Tubby killed Heiko, and hey, that's I don't know if Yon had a shutdown. He might have, but X-Ray's 7-1 with a 500 gold shutdown right now.
Let's go.
Like I said, saying I'm shocked is an understatement. Because I know
we got Goofy Paper shocking you game 2. We got X-Ray shocking you game 3. Who shocked you from game 1?
I don't even remember game 1. I'll be honest.
So long ago.
If I looked at I almost said the box score. If I looked at the end game scoreboard, I could probably tell you, but
Oh, it was a mid.
oh yeah, a mid was really good.
Tempting, we can just get the Yone ult. Sunny Blues goes in there, tries to do a bit of damage. Gnar able to stun the Yone, and Yone falls. Looks like that tower's gonna fall top lane 2 for red team. Quite a bit of a gold lead starting to pile up here for team 1. Team 1 consists of Thimi with the ult, hits X-Ray. Nothing's gonna come of it though.
They base racing?
I don't know. What a wild time to start base racing.
Yeah, so it's because blue team just has the advantage.
Team 1 consists of a tier 2 player, a player who is not playing this season in Summit with Sunny Blues, but would be a tier 2, tier 3 around there. Lord Tubbyton to tier 3, X-Ray tier 4, and Ryan tier 2. So, bit of a underdogs here, but definitely players that know each other and have at least played around each other for a little bit, except for locally Poco.
Does Briz get soloed here? No, he gets out.
No, I don't know.
What?
No, not
He
so.
gets out.
Oh, Flash comes out.
That's the
Big
worst.
knock up from Brian. Huge ult comes down.
Baby.
Riz with the Zonias. Gets stunned again, and Thim shows up. Just gonna do a ton of damage. And Briz. Nice flash from X-Ray. Able to dodge the arrow. And Alistar gets knocked back, but Ryan gets slowed from the W of Thimi.
Yeah, I think once they got the flash out of Acel, they probably should have backed up because they know. I don't know what their vision looked like, but I don't think they knew where like 3 of the 5 people on the map were.
Yeah.
And there's no drag up, so there's a good chance they could be topside.
Yeah. I do think it is good that Thim is here. I do think that the tier 2 ADCs are kind of in a weird spot because there's a lot of very good ones in that pool. You got Asian
Nightmare.
Jason who can play ADC, you got Ryan who can play ADC, you got Nightmare, you got Asteria, Heiko who can play ADC. I mean, it is packed with a very, very good ADCs in tier 2.
Yeah, that's gonna be. Unfortunately, one of them might go. Oh no, I think all of them will get drafted. I think they're good enough, and they can play other roles that they'll probably get drafted, even if a team has an ADC already.
Yeah, it's so hard to pick who's gonna go undrafted in like tier 1, tier 2, because it's like.
Yeah, tier 1.
It's easy if like you can pick your tier 5 right away, kind of like where your team's gonna get rounded out towards the end. But trying to predict how it's gonna round out in tier 5 is so hard.
Yeah, I think by tier 5 we're gonna see some interesting picks in terms of having to like fill teams, or like captains are gonna have to say, hey, can you off roll at this because I need this role and I can draft you for it.
Yeah. a last second DM of like, can you play this position, yes or no?
Yeah, I think the draft will be fun.
Yeah, it'll be a couple hoots, a couple hollers. Ooh, Sprinkler going in. 3 members of Team Blue. Nar, Boomerang goes wide. Kabebe doing their best to try to get out. Oh, damn, able to slow. What was that? A stun going on to them. Huge redemption here. That's going to heal and damage quite a few people. Kabebe I get shredded a little bit. Loco starting to fall. Thim just pumping out crazy amounts of damage. Blunt gets charmed. Plum, Lord Tubby, Lord Tubby just all over the place. Huge damage there.
Wait,
Thim with the double kill. X-Ray with the triple kill. And Will X-Ray, a quadra kill from X-Ray, my goodness. And Heiko actually got the kill onto X-Ray, and huge kill from Lord Tubbyton for the ace. What a fight.
Heiko egoing Tubby there is, with Tubby having the $500 skin is crazy.
He said, check your wallet, Heiko, because yours is empty.
That was... X-Ray standing there, surrounded by 3 people and ending up getting a quadra is wild. He's just like, yeah, this is fine. He's 11-2. Oh my god.
That's absurd.
This is 8-2 on Tubby, 11-2 on X-Ray.
Who would have thunk?
And they just got Soul.
And they just got Soul.
I think it's 2 Thim's still having a really solid game. He's 8-4 and 5, and that last fight he was pumping out damage on
that was absurd damage.
Loco.
He definitely doesn't have as much gold as X-Ray, but still quite a bit. I mean, the X-Ray there with the BF sword and
oh no.
Oh my god. That was so much damage. He just popped.
Oh, and forcing the alley ult too. That's
alley ult comes out.
REQ goes wide. Diego able to stun the Alistar. Alistar just trying to walk away. Redemption comes out, able to get the heal with the heal, but X-Ray does too much damage, and Lord Tubbyton knocks him out. Oh,
Brisno! Don't get solo.
No! The mid laner falls to the support, and that might be GG if they just push mid.
They don't have a they don't have a wave.
X-Ray.
He's put. Well, they have no wave. Yeah, and then Tubby just stops Sprinkler from backing.
Yeah, Yone is trying to get away. Oh my god. Oh, holy shit.
Oh, okay, Tubby.
Tubby's got moves.
Okay, Tubby.
Suck in.
That's crazy.
Maybe doing their best to hang on here, but that is GG. Hubbyton with about damage on their team. Them with most damage on team 2. Oh my goodness, just excellent performances from both of them. Yeah, X-Ray 14-2 and 6. Nice job from him. Loki Poco held in there against Sprinkler top lane as soon as his team was able to show up. He definitely was providing a lot of utility on the Gnar. Sunny Blues with some key stuns there. Heiko on the Ivern. A couple of redemptions that were pretty clutch, but not quite enough. Kabebe on the Alistar, definitely not something that you see him pick pretty often. Normally you see him on Enchanters. Is there anybody you want to pull in, Patrick?
I think we have to do Tubby, right? Like he had the $500 skin and went 10-2 and 13. Like,
all right,
Tubby,
I'll grab Tubby.
Bob.
Hello, Tubby.
Hi.
Nice job this game. Let's go.
Thank you. Thank you. What about me did you enjoy? Tell me.
You know, I saw you. You sucked it in a couple of times to dodge some abilities, and then
I was kind of skinny.
He got skinny, threw out some damage.
I was gonna
skin looked
say in
crisp.
all chat when I got killed by that Yone by his O when I ulted just backwards, I was like, "Ooh, can we cut that out?" But it was a little too late for that.
The performance was crazy, and Ryan keeps saying that you called them poor.
I did,
Uh,
yeah. They asked me about the $500 skin. I said, "Yeah, I got it. What am I in a lobby full of poor people?" Like,
Ooh.
Damn, that's called them poor and then went 10, 2, and 13
yeah. I
and
mean,
popped off.
I couldn't really done it without my team though. Like Ryan really helped a lot and stuff. And also
Yeah.
X-Ray and
Oh,
Sunny.
yeah.
Everybody did
X-Ray's
very, very
80.
well.
X-Ray's AD went crazy. I was an X-Ray ADC doubter against them.
Oh.
And then he went 14, 2, and 6 on Caitlyn.
I mean, I will say X-Ray did kind of leave Ryan alone sometimes, but other than that, I thought we played really well.
Yeah, no, it was a insane game.
That's fun to watch.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Your stocks are going up.
Are they? They're stocks?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Tubby
Wait,
stock.
is this
Hubby
recorded?
stocks. This is live.
Yeah.
Oh, y'all. Oh,
Oh.
wait. Do y'all have a question for me then?
My brain's
Oh,
cooked.
yeah.
I've been too involved. I've been watching too much League of Legends today, but
I don't know. My brain don't work no more. How are you? How's your day?
Doing pretty good. Doing pretty good. Well, thank you so much.
Of
Yeah.
course. Have a good day, Tubby.
Okay, see ya,
Bye-bye.
Tubby.
All right, that concludes the second day of the combine. Draft tomorrow at 6 p.m. Mountain Time. Let's kick off Summit Premier League Season 4. I am a Gamer Destroyer, joined by Venom ZXP. Shout out to Proton Plat Player for production, and thank you all for tuning in. Have a wonderful night.
Bye.